What's up with that? All right, I'm live. I got the join in link. How's it going, everybody? Peace on your Friday evening. Cheers, everybody. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. What's going on? I'd love to play the record. I don't think I can do that. I'll just chill. Might be putting on half a headphone and shit, if you know what I mean. But that's cool. I'll chill for a few first. Fucking cap. Forgot the cap. I'll be right back. I like, man. I forgot my bottle cap though. That's stupid. Fuck it. I'll just slam it down. Yo, what's up, Off Grid? Yo, what's up, Jennifer? Yo, Compton's in the house. My boy's over here. Yeah, I'll leave him alone. But my NWA boy is over there. Off Grid. Yo, I got that all boxed up today. My daughter was sick this week. We sent her to school twice, Off Grid, but they sent her back. So I didn't make it to the post office, but I got that all boxed up. I'll send it on Monday, okay? I'll send you a tracking number, and I'll send Claire a tracking number. Yo, what's up, Anthony? My assumption is Off Grid's not live because Anthony and Off Grid are here. That's awesome. What's up, Jennifer? Jennifer, oh yeah, I was gonna say, get in my description and join that Discord or something. I don't have any way to really contact you in the background, but one day you got to come back up. Happy Friday. That's what I'm saying. Right on, Off Grid. And guess what? Hobo sent me a wind chime today. Shit, my wife came home early. Oh, but I need to show it to her. So I put it back in the box so I could show it to her. But yeah, I know he asked you, Off Grid, for your contact info, but he sent me a wind chime today. It was beautiful, man. Really nice. Really nice. But yo, Anthony, how was your day? Jennifer, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. I saw that arrowhead. Like I said, it was still sharp, bro. That arrowhead was still sharp. Oh, and I'll tell you something else. Here's a special one. Okay, I will go get my cap because I got a special one for Off Grid anyway. Hold on. All right. So check it out. Okay, so Off Grid, this is for you, man. So I packaged everything up. I'll send it out on Monday, right? If you really like the missing in action, right? Let me know because guess what? I will send you part 2 later and part 3. So if you really like it, I'll send you these sequels as well. Part 2 was sitting over there with a Beastie Boys tape. Part 3 was by itself. But yeah, if you really like it, let me know. Talk about MIA 1. I'll send you these because I like part 2. Part 2 was shot first. Oh, he's got ducks, right, Anthony? That's awesome. What's up, daughter? So I'll send these to you later, Off Grid, I swear, okay? Then you'll have part 1, 2, and 3. You'll have the whole trilogy. They didn't make a book box for Braddock. But I believe they shot this film first, part 2, and it's actually my favorite. I love Cannon, the Golan Globus Empire. 25 chickens, 5 ducks, and 3 rabbits. Woo! Woo! That shit's awesome. And you probably have this one, Off Grid, but you gotta have the hitcher, man. You gotta have the hitcher. I saw this on cable. My sister said, don't watch it when it was coming on in like 84 or whatever. And I watched it. And it was harsh. And when I watch it now, I'm like, man, this movie is still harsh. There you go. bumpy, heavy tape that you like. But yeah, man, I'm gonna send you those other two. Just tell me what you think about the first one. Must see '90s movies? I don't know. Uh, it depends, man. It's hard to tell because I don't want to tell you something that if I watched it right now, it wouldn't stand up. I mean, watch Gremlins too. I don't know. I like bad movies too. See, that's another thing. You got to be careful, Jennifer. I like bad movies too, a lot. So I could lead you down the wrong path. The '90s in a lot of way was bad for stuff, but no, Gremlins 2, I said 2. Anyway, it's right there. 2, I said. You have okay, well, I'll keep the Braddock then, yeah. Okay, I'll keep that one then. But anyways, yeah, they didn't make a book box for it anyway, so it's not that nice. The reason that I have no problem, giving them up and passing them on, is because I do have the book boxes of the MGM, whatever in MGM UA. I have both of those in beta. So number one and number two. When they used to have a magazine ad and it'd be like, we have up to 57 titles on beta. We have up to 70. I probably have all of those first 50 or 70 beta titles, man. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit. I don't need any of it, right? Bad movies like Corn. I like good Corn. What's up, Powder Girl? How you doing? Cheers. This is where we were talking about you changing your name. My beta collection, it's not amazing to anybody. Me and my dad lived on beta when we started. My dad and I started with beta off grid, so we had a pretty good collection. But at the same time, he was like, you know what I got real soon, like within a few years, HBO. Let's tape shit. So we tape shit. But my beta collection now, I bought X rentals, but a lot of them are cut covers. Nobody's gonna want them. They're cut covers, but they're in clamshells, which means they're preserved. So it's all ups and downs. Whatever, man. I'll nerd out on videotapes, even though records are my real thing. But I'll nerd out on videotapes forever, man. They gave me a videotape rental card at 8 years old because I went to the independent place. They didn't need a credit card. Yeah. I never exactly went into the Triple X room, but I pushed it as far as I could. Is everybody planning to get lit tonight? Yes, I cleaned my bong a little bit, which I barely ever do. So, not that I'm not already lit, but let's crossfade. I drink. So. Big up, Jennifer. Liquid IV, not a sponsor. But yeah, cheers all around. Let me get this bong back up. I've been hitting a lot of Keef today, but I loaded the bowl up of Keef. I got a new Fire Stick interface on my TV because mine was outdated, and I finally plugged it in and started messing with it. Here I was messing with the remote for like 3 minutes. I forgot that my bowl was all Keef, and I hit it like it was Bud, and I just went. I got this column of fucking smoke, bro. It was so thick. Time for some of that. So half of this came from the farm right off of the harvest, and it's still left. But I started putting my Keef in it now, so I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. Just use a typical pipe tool. I'm gonna use that kind of like a spoon, stir it up a little. Everybody, please hit that like button. Thank you, Powder Girl. Powder Girl, that's what I said. We had that recent conversation that I think you changed your name, right? I don't remember your old name, but respect to you. It's not like it matters. But yeah, there you go. So I put a little bit of that Keef in there. Like I've had that Keef, since harvest time, which was October, and it was half of this canister was still left. And I just started topping it off with recent Keef, because that was fresh plant Keef. That was from the farm. That was awesome. So I didn't know if I wanted to mess it up. Icy Ivy. Right on, right on. It's all good. It's all good. Did I miss something, Jess? Smoke some purple Urkel. That's right. Everything purple. Yeah, he wants everything purple. Jalil wants it to be Urkel. Everybody knows, right? The girl, Jennifer, help me. What's her name? The girl, Lara, that Urkel was after, right? She lived in my neighborhood, so I saw her about 3 times, like out in public and at the grocery store and stuff. My goodness, man. You see somebody like that in real life, and you're like, that's why she's on TGIF every week, dude. That's why. Because you see her, and in real life, you're just stunned. You're like, something is with this person. They're special. They got a lot of energy. They're beautiful. You know what I mean? So there you go. Best show from the 90s, Martin. I mean, for me, but I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? I like Martin. But Martin's also from my neighborhood, basically. He's from PG County too. So I love Martin, but I'm a fool. I'm not I'm not recommending that shit. Let's not call it high art. It's just character development, you know? Cheers. If I was like completely, butt balls honest about it, right? My favorite show from the 90s, because I didn't watch TV, but I would catch it in the middle of the night, is Syphil and Ollie. I would play a show or something. We would do music, it'd be the weekend. Come back home, middle of the night on MTV, Syphil and Ollie show. That was my favorite absolute 90s show. So that's the way it is, dude. But also, I'm an idiot, But also, we were fucking high and like happy, and So big up to Syphil and Ollie, Liam Lynch. Liam Lynch is a very successful comedy writer for people with less talent like him. I mean, people with less talent than him, like Sarah Silverman and shit like that. So, but I like Liam Lynch. He's badass. I like Bob Odenkirk. He's really badass. Everybody calls Saul. You guys know him, but his comedy shit is so on point for me. I love that stuff. Cheers, everybody. Sorry, man. Now I'm getting all loose mucus there with that Keith hit. Whew, Keith hit, bro. But yeah, Off Grid, man. If you really like that movie and shit, I'll send you part two. You got part three. That's cool. I think part two is my favorite. They just weren't together. I'll send you both, man. You know what I mean? If I'm letting the trilogy go, I'll let it go. Yo, what's up, Kevin? Kev C. How you doing, brother? Yeah. I was telling them about how I'm enjoying my keef right now, Kev. Half of this is left over from the farm, fresh flower keef in October, but I've been topping it a little bit. And today I made a mistake when I was messing with a remote. I loaded up a keef bowl thinking it was bud, and then I hit it and I'm like, whew, like this column of fucking sick ass smoke. I was like, yo, there was no respect in that, Kev. But that's how you explore your spiritual side. Speaking of that, I got the wizard on, man. I got the wizard on. I don't give a fuck about them. You like Keith? Well, then you'd like to come over. Come on over. It's a long haul, though. Don't worry, my wife won't mind. You like Keith who? Chief Keith? But yeah, I do too. I'm gonna keep hitting it. What's up, Poppy Carl? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm smoking this big fat menthol, man. I can't roll if I'm smoking a big fat menthol, so I'll get it. I'll get it, Kev. What's up, Poppy Carl? How you doing, man? This one's for Kev. Gonna roll it up. 1 1/4. I'm putting, tobacco in, but that's my thing. All right. Grinder's kind of full, so I'll use the pipe tool, use the little spoon, just so I don't tip it out when it sticks together or whatever. Only one man. Don't need that much. But I got you, Kev. We're doing it now. What about you, Poppy Carl, man? Excuse me. It's Friday. You got any of those special things in order, bro? Special celebrations, like the things that you reserve, the good times. Easy credit ripoff, good times. with Poppy Carl. Ain't we lucky we got him, Poppy Carl? Nah, man, you're chilling hard, man. You must be making development money right now. You're in a development phase. You don't wanna get caught slipping. I get you, man. Don't get caught slipping, Poppy. Gotta make that money too. Those are the days. You know what happens when you smoke that keef? To tell you the truth, Jennifer Bari, you smoke that keef, and what happens is, in the middle of winter, you think you're fucking so hot. Look at me. Woo, woo. I can't control it anymore, you know? It's not hot. It's not hot. That's cool, man. You can chill. Party legend. All right. So, Kevin, just a little pinner myself. Looks like a toothpick. Oh, let me see. Oh, man, that is a toothpick. Ah, here it is. Let's get Chinese eyes. Geez, I hope your dick's bigger than that. Should I roll one out of the record, Kev? I'll just pull out the big ass paper and just roll it up, put some Labrador in it. We could do it. It's hot as heck. Yeah, 40. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. 40, you got to wear your shorts. And, well, you can't even wear your shorts. You got to run around in a Speedo. Run around in a Speedo at 40, bro. Cheers. Cheers, off grid. Kev's a big Cheech and Chong fan, man. The last time I went to get wallets, and I know I've like showed a picture of this on my YouTube or whatever, but when I went to get wallets, I was looking between two of them. One of them was like Dockers, and one of them was Cheech and Chong for president, as it was. And I brought them up to the counter, and I was like, "Well, one of them doesn't have a price. How much are they? Blah blah blah." And she told me, she put them back down. She put them in the. I bought one, but she put them both in. Park City is cold. Hell yeah! Oh, you're in Park City. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, cool. Damn, Powder Girl, can I go to the bookstore with you? Shit. I've seen that Park City bookstore. That place is awesome, man. It's in movies because they do Sundance and shit over there. Not only would I want to be there, they would want some of my books. I'll tell you that. 3.5 inches of snow. Damn, man. Snowing in Mexico, Powder Girl. Every time they tell me it's snowing in Mexico, I think they're talking about something else. Like, I think they're talking about Poppy Carl. But cheers to you, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, Sean 420 is up in Utah. That's cool. Whew. Almost forgot what I was doing. Hey, thanks for the likes, man. As you're here, please click it, man. Click it on the way in if you like it, on the way out if you don't. It helps. It really does. It helps me. hmm What's going on with everybody, man? Here, I told Jennifer to click in my description and go to my damn Discord. Find my Instagram, Jennifer. I need real contact with you so I can get you up here, again. It'd be nice to talk to you again, eh? Hit my email. How you doing, Smooth Keys? What's going on, brother? I've been watching your lives, my man. I've been seeing your sister help you with that. That's awesome. I asked your sister to help you maybe with one thing, man. If you need help with it, if you can do it yourself, do it yourself. But remember how, your avatar is just the first letter of your name. You might want to make that upgraded so it's personalized, because that's just how it works in YouTube. When you see the generic letter, you think, hey, that person's not really that invested, right? So that's the only thing. Like, get yourself an avatar. The ones I usually use, right? They're my fan art avatars. You know what I mean? Like, people drew pictures of me. That's what I try to use. I'm commissioning a new one right now. Yeah. I like that though. It's better, because it's like somebody's perception of me, because I can't see myself as well as you can, right? That's the weird thing about life, eh? Are you going live, or you want to come up here, Brother Keith? I would love to bring you up here. Are you going live on your channel, or can I send you a link? Yeah, because we got phone communication. I'm going to send you a link right now, okay? Let's see if I don't get kicked out of my live. I'll send you a link, and then it's up to you, right? All right, here we go. Roll the dice, roll the dice. That YouTube didn't kick me out. Roll the dice, roll the dice. Into some Akon. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Well, Brother Keys, I sent you the join in link. If you're warming up your organ and you want to come up here and play that out, let's go. Let's go. I would love that, bro. Cheers, Robin. Who's a convict, man? I mean, not that it matters. Everybody deserves their freedom, man. Do your time. Well, this is cool, guys, man. We might get a visit from Keys. I don't know. You can answer in the chat or not, Keys. It's cool. I sent you a join in link by your phone, right? But I have my do not disturb on, so I won't know if you message me back. You know what I mean? But that would be great for Friday night, guys. Get some inspirational music in the house. A little gospel tonight, Keys, if you don't mind. Play a little gospel. Play a little drop organ on us. A little bit of chill, chill. I wouldn't mind that one bit, brother. 1995, your last incarceration. Well, I'm glad you're out, man. Yeah, it's nothing, nothing to judge anybody on. Do your time, man. Anybody in my shoes, Oh, Akon Convict album. Yeah, yeah. Cool, cool, off grid. Cool, man. Yeah, I'm just not familiar. I'll look it up, man. I'll look it up. I'm not as behind on recommendations, man. Sometimes people get me so quick that I get ahead of myself, but I got it now. Akon Convict. Okay, cool. 2 years. Right on, right on. Yo, Smooth Keys is gonna come up in a few seconds and start playing some music. All right, cool. Well, Brother Keys, bring it, man. I will have to address the chat, so I'll try to do it rhythmically and not interrupt you. Everybody needs to understand Brother Keys is blind, okay? So there's a bit of a different, when we settle or when we handle business, he can't see things right away, or blah blah. I don't want to make a fool of myself. I'm night blind, so there we go. But Brother Keys can play for us. The Hammond organ, man. We can get some inspirational music, man. You got a year and 5 months and left. Oh, you got a year and 5 months left. Well, Anthony, I mean, you don't have ducks on the inside. Shit. Or do you? If you have ducks on the inside, man, you're living on a nice farm right there. Maybe it's nice and it's not as nice in the dorms, you know. But at least you got your farming activity down, Anthony. Cheers to all the convicts. Cheers to all the convicts. Yeah, man. This one's my favorite of the trilogy off grid. It really is the beginning, you know, the prequel, so to speak. I don't know why, but hey, man, if you appreciate what you get, I'll send you those sequels, you know, just for completion. You know? Thanks for everybody being in. Please click like. Don't hesitate, man. Also, don't hesitate to chat. Again, like I said, Whiskey's basically the main thing is he's gonna want to play. He doesn't want me to interrupt him, man. He's like, I'm not done yet. You know, it'll happen. So I'm just trying to say we'll try to go. Ounce of homegrown, dude, dude. Ah, that's the worst, Anthony. That makes no sense, you know, academically, that makes no sense. Mathematically, it makes no sense. Even in the culture wars, it makes no sense. But that's why it's over with, right? It makes no sense, Anthony. Yo, Pinky's in. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. We love to see Pinky. How you doing, young woman? Now I grow in the front yard, plant life. Yeah. That's funny, man. My friend lives right by the train tracks. And he's got real wild environment. You know, it hasn't changed in years. There's no HOA. They have vegetable farmers on his street. They fucking have vegetable farmers on his street that just put their fucking tables in the front. You want to buy some of this? You want to buy some of that? Having a nice evening? Oh, I'm having a, you can see, even though I can't, you can see I'm having a great fucking time, man, Pinky. I'm having a wonderful time. I love life. It was before it was legal. Yeah. Well, this is the funny thing, Anthony, because you know Virginia, before it was legal, July 3 years ago. Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm probably wrong. Time flies, doesn't it? But that July when it became legal, I'll tell you a funny fucking story, Brian. I mean, Pinky, Brian, Anthony, and Off Grid, and everybody. I might as well, but specifically Anthony. We had nothing but street carts. People were like bringing gorilla carts from, and you know, like blah 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 blah. Blah. You know, they could be Cali carts, they could be DC carts, whatever. I quit. I quit for 5 fucking years. I smoked no cannabis for 5 years because I said I don't want these carts. This shit's bullshit, bro. Weed or no weed. Your second favorite F word is Brian Pronto. What am I missing here? Friday. Oh, your second favorite F word. Yeah, I know what the first one is. Friendship. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All of them in that unfair shit. That's right, man. Be free, be free. That's right. My boy, he's dead, but he's the one I told you off grid. When we did masonry, I always made him down scaffold when we were cleaning joints so that all the hydrochloric acid water could hit him and he would go, wah, wah, wah. But, you know, he gave me this bird, you know. He's dead. He died of cancer. He didn't want to talk about it, but, you know, he gave me this bird and let him be free too. Let him be free in eternity. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All these people that are unjustly held and all this bullshit, you know, fuck all that. I actually quit, man. Dude, I've been smoking. Everybody knows where I come from. They're like, oh, that dude's hair turned green. You know what I mean? He smokes so much, you know? That's where I come from. But I've, you know, because I was like from 12, I was like, oh, guess what? Where I live, if you take a dime and you take a bite out of the corner, it's legal. And I was like that as a kid, bro. But when it came to just fucking street guys only had carts and they, blah, 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 blah. They said 100% THC. I said, 100% of what? This is a fucking oil distillate. Like, yo, it's like, what percent is vitamin E? What percent is fucking cottonseed? Like, you're lying. What the fuck does 100% THC mean? What would that be? Some kind of crystal that you just stick on you and just let it slowly absorb or something? What is 100% THC? Get the fuck out of here, dude. So I quit. I said, fuck all this. Shit ain't real. Yeah, Anthony, man. You got it. You beat through it. And all the other ones, man. There's people suffering, At least we're able to talk, man. You know? And you got ducks and birds and So it's not that bad, man. Your life is not that bad, There's other people just in the deepest, darkest, right? It's kind of like moving to this highway, right? I was like, yeah, I understand. You have a shitload of lemons, them illegal. What do you do with them? I like a bit of lemonade, but I don't know, maybe like compost, feed animals. I don't know what they do with lemons, Check it out. Check it out. I don't know. Lemonade yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. You get your lemonade stand going, right? And then once they're like, hey, this is a private, untaxed, whatever, and they come after you, you're a limoncello. Yeah. Just be like Danny DeVito, 3 feet tall, drunk on limoncello, Yeah. You're having technical difficulties. What do I need to do, bro? Trying to get into the link. Try to do it via YouTube. Well, we're on YouTube. Do you want me to send the link? Hold on, give me a minute. Lemon curd, yeah, lemon party. I don't know anything else, man. I'm from the lemon party. I don't swing the other way. Hold on. I'll copy the link again, brother Keys. Let me see if I can send it to you, bro. Every time I roll in the background, Keys, I run the risk of being kicked off of my Wi-Fi. So I send it to your phone one more time. Try to click through that way. If you can't do it, I'll go to your email. Okay. Fair enough. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't want to burp in good people's faces, man. Sorry about that. Yo, Dougie Doug, what's up, man? Look, I don't think any records got broken, but they all got cleaned and I packed them away and they're ready to go. That's all I was doing, Doug. Lemon meringue pie? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That lemon is killer. Yeah, man. We had a person visit us from South Carolina and they wanted the chocolate meringue pie. And that kind of blew my mind. Like, like dude was like, that's what I want. And I was like, so it's like chocolate pudding and meringue. I was thinking like like the sugar richness of all that, it's like so much. You know, sort of guilty child like me, I couldn't have that, You had 18 months last, but it was a long time ago, yeah. Month by month. Right on, right on. Yep, always stay strong, man. Shit, Anthony. Things have changed. Things have changed. Smooth Key's trying to come up. He said he had some trouble. So I'm giving him another minute here. Let me see. I just don't want to get kicked out of my Wi-Fi, which very often happens. Oh yeah, he tried to call me. Yeah. Hmm. Well, if he tried to call me, that's not the best info. Let's see. How can I do this? Copy link so that it's new and Share again. Cool. Reset your phone, and I sent it to your You muted out of necessity. Oh, what happened, bro? Oh, did I become too loud? Huh. I hope I didn't mute out. I'm so sorry. Yo, yeah, Anthony. There's no end to the bullshit, man. Just I don't know, man. Like I said, even what I have now, it's so wonderful. We have such a good deal, blah blah blah, that we can trade with our friend because it's our fucking friend and they're a real farmer and we're not going to the store, we're not going to the dispensary, we're not spending $75 a quarter, we're not writing our name down, blah blah blah. But that's just luck. And even what we do, it's like we're still just minimizing the dirt on our hands. I mean, it's still a federal problem. I got really, really good friends, man, but they're still contractors and they can't even touch it. They can't even touch it. So I don't know. Maybe shit, they probably test you in your industry, Pinky, right? I don't even fucking know, but that shit's bad. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know why he wasn't joined in, but I sent him a new link. Every time I go in the background and try to send a link, I'm not right under my Wi-Fi. I do have the risk of being cut off completely, and who knows how many twos of people are going to worry about this. They'll miss a minute or something. Cheers, everybody. Grappa, grappa. Let's drink grappa. I don't drink any liquor, but I got so many. This is just illegitimate, but I got a bunch of real grappa cups. Puff Puff gives. That's right. Where did Kevin go? Ha! Now that you mention it, grappa, grappa. Peace. Yep, grappa. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's how we get down, get in. You want to make real friends. Shot for shot, eh? Oh yeah, I'll re-roll off grid, but I don't know where Kevin went. That joint that I rolled was supposed to be with Kevin. Doug's company is an absolute joy. Pinky's attendance and company is also an absolute joy. I really hope you come back up, you know, face to face up here sometime. I guess when I have what do you call that shit? StreamYard time or something? Because I'm only gonna do free, man. But I totally enjoy Doug's company, Pinky's company. Doug, I'll bring you up on side by side and we'll do specific interview again. The last one was supposed to be about travel. We'll start like that. You start on a path and you go wherever it leads. More Keef is what I say. More Keef today. Yeah, so take it from the canister. Yo, it's so cool. Where's my oh yeah. Speaking of Greece, was I speaking of Greece or just being Italian? I don't remember, but my tool is a Greek key. It's patterned, machine patterned. It's a piece of shit, but it's Greek key. Anyways, what I'm really looking for is the spoon so I can keep to the bone. Yeah. Keep to the bone. Ba-doo. Can I get a keep to the bone? Yep, that'll be enough. Pick it, pack it, fire it up, come along, put the keep in the bone. There we go. So when we got this fresh from our farmer, it was it was full, but I smoked it down to halfway, and then now I've been putting my new keef back in and stirring it up, so I got more. Oh, there's Kev. Hey, Kev. He's in the house. Excuse me, guys. So, got to remember it's not a bud. It's not a bud hit. Keep the burner off because, you just belched. Me, I just like to apologize. Usually I go all the way, like, me cusa, mea culpa, I really go all the way, but. Oh yeah, bad decisions in the parking lot. It's a rumplements. It's a rumplements. But yeah, now that it's all clean and just keep. Oh, all right, guys. Well, I feel good. If I may have to turn my do not disturb off and make sure that Keys gets up here because Keys can't get up here. I just think I feel good. What's up, kid? Hold up. You just scratch my OTMI. I just scratch my O. You just scratch your throat. Oh, you're huevos. Huevos Icheros. They were really itchy. They were Icheros, little itchy guys. Oh, is that too much information to like? Oh, that's what you're saying. Like if you call out regular biological function, I just scratched my chin. Wait a minute. I just burped. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Yeah, like it's too much. It's too much information to just call out like a natural, like because me saying like, man, they got my mucus loose, man. Like yeah. So I get you. I get you. I just don't like. There's a lot of people that like, even when they're listening, they ask a question. They're like, "Hey, Pinky, what the heck?" And then when she's answering, they're like, "Bleh." I just kind of hate that shit. My nose, my nose. What's wrong with my nose? There's all of Colombia in this room. I died because there's too much Peru. What's wrong with my nose? My nose is nothing but happy and awake. A little bit irritated, but barely, barely. All right, so I opened it up, keys, unless in case you really do have an issue and you can't get in this time. I guess you could call me if you want. I just don't want to get, I just don't want to get logged out. There's a nose problem. There's too much Peru in this damn room. I hate that problem. That's good, man. In your youth, yeah, and don't never again, right? Be careful. No, in your elderly. Now, off grid, man. I'll tell you what, man. The same as you, right? Same as you, and I know that you walk around with this, but you've thrown it out as publicly as fuck. So there we go. I don't see a lot of tall guys of old age. You know what I mean? I've noticed as well as you off grid that you know I'm a shorty, I guess. My wife's a real shorty, I guess. And then there's dwarves. But like you said about the retirement homes and the ages, man, it's hard to find them tall ones in the ages, right? It almost seems like, and also they kind of struggle through because they don't fit. You know what I mean? Like your mom. I don't know. I like your mom. Hey, what's up with Patrick, New York? What's up, Pinky and Patrick, New York, and Dougie and Keys? Are you going to be able to come up, or what's up, brother? He has to start his phone again and see. Yeah, yeah. Well, I turned my do not disturb off. I could get kicked out, but no off grid. Like I'm not joking. I'm just saying, like, it's a thing, like you put it out there, it's a thing, bro. It's a thing. I'm a shorty. But yo, you be the exception. Let's put it that way. Like, go for it. Go for it, man. Go for it. There's no way when I go to the post off grid and I tell them that your package is media, there's no way they're gonna believe me. So they're gonna cut it open, they're gonna tear it up. You know what I mean? Like, and they're gonna inspect it. They might send it back to me, and if they send it back to me, I lose all my money. But it is a media delivery, so we'll see what happens. But man, they hate me over at the post office, bro. I've got videos about it. Look back, nada nada. Yeah, 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 yeah. Off grid, my always my like sort of weird for whatever reason, no reason goal number. And when I was a kid was 93, 96. Those are all like three base numbers, right? So maybe that's why. But yeah, hell yeah, off grid's got this, man. Hey, here's me when he's pumping iron. I'm back. He couldn't see me, but I'm chatting and I'm going too. I'm going too, man. And I do it for a lot of people I don't know. The other day with somebody from Gut Rods who needed to do 60, I said, I'll do 90. I'll do 90. And I did more. So yeah. They hate everyone. Well, they don't like me much. You know what I mean? Because I'm cheap, motherfucker. That's why they see me coming. They ask you like it's easy. They're like, "What you want, fastest or cheapest?" They ask you like it's easy, but then when you answer, they're like, "Oh, very interesting," and they start with, "That's odd," because when you come in, they give you like there's two options, like a fucking close-ended conversation. You want fastest or cheapest? But when you answer, it's an interrogation. You know what I mean? So, it's like one of these choose your own adventure books. Just be careful where you start at. Please click like, man. And what's going on, Keys, man? Chat in if you can't get in. We'll get you in. We need your entertainment. We need some real music in the house. But yeah, they make it sound easy. And then you take the bait, you're fucked. Answer anyway. Yeah, small ground, please. Yeah. I want slow hole to China, please. Whatever you say, you're screwed, man. Snail mail. What are you delivering? Well, it's what died roadkill, but don't ask, okay? It's less than 74 pound, okay? You get in this big fight with these motherfuckers, man. Yeah, it is great, right? Yeah, whatever. You can't say shit. Yeah, yeah. Snail mail, please. What's in? Uh, dead raccoon. Shut up. Under 74. That's right, man. We're getting strength in New York over here with Patrick and Dougie in the house, man. They're making the New York contingent present. You know what I'm saying? Present and planted. It's gonna get late where Keys. It's 11 o'clock where you're at, bro. Answer me, man. I mean, we'll figure out what to do. We'll figure out what to do. That's part of my job off grid. I hope. You know what I mean? Like freeloader and volunteer, but I guess part of my occupation anyway, right? Well, then you don't know what you're doing, Patrick, because that's what I mean. That's my question to people. I'm like, what are you scared of? Because they're like, well, what exactly are you sending? And I'm like, can I have some rights to a surprise, or do you want a skunk? So, Patrick, sometimes you just got. I mean, I'm not saying I ever did either, but you got to flex on it. You got to put it out there. Put that out there. So that people don't kind of roll over you, make you feel bad, take advantage of you. You don't want that shit to happen, man. Fuck those people, man. You trying to give somebody a gift and they're like, "Oh, what is it? What is it?" Good lord, man. You know how many friends I have that I can't answer because I don't have time for? And you're gonna ask me, what is my gift to you? You don't know what a gift is, man. Fuck you. You don't deserve Santa Claus anymore. I'm taking your wooden shoes back. You understand, man. And I'm just kidding too. I was just killing time because I'm trying to get Keys up. Keys, what's going on? You can't get up? I'm seriously, like, I seriously was. I was really just killing time and not trying to be rude, but I probably did. The king is slain. This one's really cool, man. Mojo Records, right? It's all the songs that they used in their early time before they wrote their own songs. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. Mojo is basically like excuse me, Hallmark. It's like front street stores. You know what I mean? Hey, up! What's up, Nobby? They say you're dead cheap, but cost of weed added. Well, then I'm about $45 a pound. What's up, Nobby? Nobby, we were trying to have Brother Keys come in, but I don't know what's going on. Maybe something with his phone, bro. Cost of weed added. Still cheap around here. Cost of weed added. I don't know. I think I still got some keef in there. Let's hit it. Yep, it's in. I took the time to fix me edit today. Don't think I did. Don't think I did. How long have you been divorced, Pinky? I didn't know you had an ex-husband. How long have you been divorced? Yeah, I'm sure he's a peach. They're both peaches. I didn't know about that. Oh wow. Oh, that's a long time, and he still gives you bud. Wow. Shit. That means you're pretty good, huh? It's been 10 years and he's still giving you free weed. You was pretty good, huh? And there you go, Nobby. I finally fixed my hair. I'm sorry. Parrots millet. Yeah, I do. I smoke fake weed because it gets me extra views. It's called THCA. That's what they call it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I was friends too. No, I don't. I'm not smoking fake weed if I can because I can go get it at the store, Nobby. You know what I mean? But you said, what do you call it? Like in the UK? Excuse me. In some places that you're from and near, they call it old rope. You know, so I could get old rope. You get along fine with your exes and wives. Yes. Like I said, I believe the normal trajectory of marriage is first marriage is love, second marriage is it's a foolish love, second marriage is probably a foolish financial idea, and the third one you find a friend. So you stuck at 3, that's pretty cool. But then you got like Andy Creator, he's 5, so and I've only had one, but it's been for 22 years, I'm just trying to get all 3 stages out of the first one first, and then we'll move on. I'm just trying to get all 3 stages out first. She definitely wasn't looking at money from me, not up to now, but I'll try to I'll try to make that happen. The greenest. Only once? Yeah. Yeah, I tried it only once, but really actually it's my second, but the other one was different. The other one was non-involved and absolved. Non-involved and absolved. Just a flick of the interest. The first one was a struggle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Doug. I think the first one is when you're crazy love. You really love each other, but shit gets hard, right? Second one, you look a little bit stability, shit like that. He didn't like the fuck. No, it's not too much information. Duh. I mean, you're providing the information we need to basically start. So this is just not TMI. This is base information. Yeah. No, I know it wasn't it for you, Doug. I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't. Please explain. So it's not too TMI for everybody. It's only basic information. We have to start from here. It was an issue. It the desire wasn't up to par. That's fucking important. Like just a start point. Things probably got worse from there, right? And I'm glad that wasn't it, Doug. Please explain. Again, we're trying to get real information, man. I'm not trying to gloss over, have everybody just and that was good what you did, and that was good what you did, and I have a simple answer. It's in the cookbook. It's bullshit. I don't have anything in the cookbook. There ain't nothing behind the door. I'm trying to learn, man. But you guys, once you say it, you spread it out. More will learn. You gave marriage a shot one time, Patrick. You see it everywhere. Those lot who get married, that marriage isn't really a good idea. Giving fake weed. Nobby, I don't know, man. I got real weed because I got it from the farm. I don't know. You subbed everyone, Terps? That's awesome. Nobby, everybody's subbed up. That's awesome, man. I'll tell you what, off grid, man. Nobby, he was talking to me about the Thunderbirds are go and Thunderbirds part 5. He's got good recommendations for cinema off grid, so check that out. Check that out. And you and Doug have already been acquainted as far as I remember. But yeah, that's awesome off grid, man. I'll send your shit out on Monday. It's so I'm so sorry. Like Smooth Keys, you're not in, but you haven't chatted in, man. Marriage is the leading cause of divorce these days. Yes, yes, 100%. You're 40. Well, 40 in your situation, off grid terps, 40. You're pretty young, bro. I'm 46. I did this thing that way, where the kids are behind me and they're fucking 26 years old. But the way that you're doing, you can do your own thing, man. You're fine. You're good. That's early. Like that's a good career. We did it. It's not even different, dude. I did it like 25. She was 21. So for her it was different because she was only 21. For me, I'd already been roaming bars, a fucking lone wolf, and playing all my shows and festivals and clubs and inside and outside and bars and restaurants and. So whatever, so for her, maybe she missed something. I didn't miss anything. Now you're 40. That's a good time, because that's what I'm saying. Like I was 25 or so in 2001 or wherever we started this shit. And, so what's the difference between that and 40? You're a young man. You're a young man. You started doing it way over 40. He started doing a lot of things over 40. Nobby did. You got your weed from Dougie's Addict? Hmm. I say that. I'm sorry. Attic. Where I'm from, they say addict. Attic. I don't know. Yeah, way over 40 years ago. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Doug. Doug says, I think if you want to have kids, you should do it in your 20s. Thank you, Doug, for saying that. Like my mom, she's just the one who put it out to me. She said, you're never going to feel like you can afford it. You're never going to have enough money if you want those kids. And I straight up went and wrote down the names and did my whole ritual situation for it. I was like, I'm getting those kids, and within 3 years I had those kids, or whatever I had the foot in. But yeah, I did it in my 20s because my mom said, she said, in your 20s, you really kind of don't know who you are anyway. In your 30s, you really get it nailed down and stuff. But she also said, if you wait to try to afford these kids, you'll be 70 years old or not. You'll never do it. But it's cool to do it in your 40s, especially if you want to be like pretty slick and cool and just pass your name on and get 1, 2 kids, just 2 kids, it's real smart. If I ever had kids that you're waiting to be an adult, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'm waiting to live to 93, 96, not to start anything right there. Not to start anything right there. You need a woman. Uh, Doug, so not true, man. He could just go to the bank. the certain the what is it, the egg bank, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, Nobby knows what he's doing. He don't need no woman. Shit. He don't need no woman for that. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes if you don't mind. He don't need no woman, man. This is the future. Wait. I'll be right back. I'm still in the background. Hold on. No offense. I'll be right. Did I disappear? I don't know. I went in the background. What's up, SGP? What's up, Pinky? What's up, Off Grid? Who else came in? I'm sorry if I missed anything. I tried to just be a couple minutes. Okay, here we go. True Nobby. Right on, right on. I sent a join in link to Pinky. And I'm gonna turn off my That's that shit that always happens. I got kicked out. Am I actually back in again or not? I hope I'm still alive. All right, here we go, man. Like I said, it wasn't even flour in there. It's keef in the bowl. Let's get some more keef in the bowl. Where's my scoop, man? Yep. Typical pipe tool, keef in the bowl. Can't even handle one of them, huh? Knobby in stereo. Knobby in the quad system. That's what I want to hear. I can handle it, man. Let's put Knobby in the quad system. Just like Blue Oyster Cult or something, put him in the quad. I had a quad receiver, man. I put it in my parents' house. I never found it again. I never used it, but I had a quad receiver all wired up in the back and shit. And I never found it. I made a big padding for it, maybe even like blankets or something. I made a big padding and I wrapped it up and I never found it. And, that house is going to be completely gutted soon enough. The girl on the beach is losing a charm. Oh, that kind of thing. Okay. Well, yeah, Nobby buys like what is it called? Stock footage, I guess, and mixes it up, Whoa, yes, Care Bear, we have to finish that game one day, but I had to start it over. But I kind of remember where you were, but we got to finish that game, Care Bear. Look at that. We got to finish that game sometime. Nice to see you in, though. Thank you, Off Grid. Cheers, everybody. Absolutely, man. Everybody's a mod. Everybody's cool today. Thanks for all those likes. Click some more. Awesome, awesome. All right. Did I put more in there? Yes, I did. Yeah, I had to dump it. We'll have to start over. I'm going first this time. I lie, like Doug knows, I win 10 out of 11 or whatever, but I lie a little bit and I say, oh, it's time for you to go first. Nah, it's my turn to go first. I'm not lying anymore. Man, this is awesome. You remember it's Keith and you do it right. You know what I mean? You lost last time. You can win, man. Just put 7 in the chat. Rematch. I'm going first, though. I'm sorry. You could be red. I'll be yellow. Spam and eggs. Oh, my darling, how I love your legs. But I really hate to hide your age. Oh, why don't we just move to Spain? Jazbel, all your tricks will take me straight to hell. But I love the way your feet do smell. Something like that. Oh, I believe in tapenade. Peace. Sorry for coughing in your face. You want to play, Care Bear? Spam and eggs. Yep, green eggs and ham. Yeah. Get it. No. That's my little. It's a trigger I have because I used to love that song yesterday that McCartney wrote, but he wrote it as scrambled eggs. What's going on?
Oh, it worked.
It worked. What did you say? Hold on one second. Smooth Keys, what did you say? You apologize for not being able to get into the link you sent. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Something went wrong. That's okay. Pinky's coming up for now. All right?
I was competing for space with someone else.
Well, it's only one at a time on YouTube as it is, right? You're not competing with space. He had to restart his phone. It didn't work. He tried a couple times,
Yeah.
So, no, you're not competing for space. No, it's only one at a time either way.
No,
We'll negotiate space. We're not going to compete. We'll negotiate.
I understand you only want to do the free StreamYard because it's gotten just silly expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never paid for it. I don't care to. Um, a lot of people sometimes for me is a lot of chatter as well. So yeah, I don't really care for it, as much. But it's okay.
Oh my God. I can't read who that is through my bifocals.
Care Bear,
April.
thank goodness it wasn't scrambled eggs. Oh my darling, how I love your legs, but I really hate to hide your age. Oh, why don't we just move to Spain? Jezebel.
Yeah,
All your tricks will
you
bring
guys will
me
forgive
straight
me.
to
I'm
hell.
wearing progressive lenses. I'm 55 years old and I'm having a hard time reading the chat because it's not contrasting colors for me.
And I'm actually basically night blind too, but I can read them too. I just need to go back in and get some bifocals. Then I'm 46, and they said within 2 years I'll hate them because I used to be a 2015, and I'm
Yeah.
still like really great. If you give me a color, I can find anything. You lost your shoe? What color is the other one? I can find anything. You know what I mean? But it's like that specific thing I can tune into. You have to find an alternative in April, an alternative to the StreamYard and stuff. Well, I mean, I know Care Bear, you have children around that interrupt, right? I mean, like, not. I mean, I'm not saying like I don't know. I'm not judging that in a bad way. I'm just saying like the way I have to do it is I have to take care of everybody. So it might be normally like 11 p.m. here, whatever. But I don't care because you got West Coast, you got Canada. So let's talk to them. Yeah, StreamYard. Okay. So, Pinky, I've noticed, I guess, since your incidents, you've recovered because you're doing streams and everybody's on the panel, everybody's chatting in, everything's going well.
Good.
That's what I've seen. That's what I've seen. I mean, maybe if it's during the day, like I said, before everything's settled. My daughter was sick all week. We sent her to school 2 days this week. They sent her back. But we have to do that because they'll send us truancy letters. So even to send her to fail protects us. It's stupid, but we have to do that. So we have to send her in and they say, she's coughing too much. She's snorting too much. Send her back.
Ah, Jesus. Wow.
And it
Okay.
sucks because we don't have transportation. So then I got to call my sister. Are you
Yeah.
in town? I don't even know. And she's like, yes, but I'm working on the computer in Australia, whatever she's doing, and she's like, I got to do a couple more things and I'll go do it.
Post-COVID life. This is trippy. Wow. Okay. Show us you're sick. Is that what you have to show up and show them you're sick? Like, hello. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When they called the other day, can somebody pick her up? Yes. Okay, I had her out yesterday. I sent her in because she said she was feeling better, and she was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "I don't want to say it's a crapshoot, but then in the mail I get the letters, truancy, notice, and then like they call it like extreme or whatever. I'm always fucking fielding these government things. Like I have 4 hours a day to field government things. It's like, can you guys forget me? I don't have anything. Like, just forget me.
Yes, I am the government.
The
I
census,
am the
when the census
government. I'm
knocked
the
on the
big bad
door,
government.
the census, they knocked on the door a couple years ago, and I tried to lie to them. I was like, I did it already, and they were like, no, you didn't. I was like, they know I didn't. They have my address. They know I didn't do it. Like I'm an idiot. I'm
Well,
lying to
here's
the
the
wrong
deal about
people now.
working for the government. It's the same as any other gig, except for you filled out some serious paperwork to get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
job. You
yeah.
know, it's the same as any other gig. It's like
It
I
is.
have one job, government, but it's funny. Like if I'll call somebody in a hospital and I'll say, hey, I'm from my department, and I have some questions to ask you about your data submission. Oh my God, they flip the hell out. They're like, you're from the government. Oh my God, we're in trouble, aren't we? I'm like, no, you're not in trouble. You know.
No, you're not, but you might have to like say the same thing 40 times on a piece of paper, like to make it stick or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's
I'm
the
not.
truth.
I could never take the government as a serious threat because being around DC my whole life, they all go home the whole weekend. They don't give a shit. You can do anything you want on the weekend. So I've never taken them that serious. If it rains, they don't come get you. You know, they're a joke. They're a joke. They're like everybody else. You know, run and hide, get more time off. Go
Well, I
talking
had
what?
jury duty this week, and I think the lawyers all wanted to play golf today because it was so beautiful, so I didn't get called in. I was on
See?
call. They said check after 11:15. No, it's a fucking beautiful day. The judges and the lawyers are out schmoozing on the golf course. They're like,
Yeah.
"No, thank you for your service. You're done."
Do you get
Uh,
paid for being on call just for being available?
no. So I'm a government employee, and I live in a very political town. Sacramento has, it's the state capital. It has courts on many levels. It has local courts. It has superior courts. It has district courts. It has federal courts. There's a lot of courts you can get called to be a juror on.
Right, right.
Um, but and I had a pretty low group number. I thought for sure I was going to get called this week, and it didn't happen. Thank God.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause the last time I almost got on a trial is for a chomo, and I thought, I can't sit through that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, every 2 years I get called, every 2 years.
I don't know. I've never had like that, but I guess I also got X'd out of like federal opportunities and stuff because I didn't do selective service either, right? So I would probably be on that list, and I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I'm on the bad list or whatever. They don't call me for that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man. I'm just like I never signed any compact. Like, I was born somewhere and like that's where they took me and like everything else I signed for benefit. Is it education? Is it gonna make me money? You know what I mean? Like that's it. Like I'm very careful about that. I'm like because my life is a bunch of agreements. All the people I grew up with, all that stuff. That's all it is. Now I'm old and most of them have dwindled off and worn out, but I also don't feel like I have to do it again.
God, I wish I could read the chat. You know what? I'm gonna
Oh no, I'll read it for
like,
you. I'll
I'm
read
gonna
everything
duck
it
down
says.
super low, and
She
I'm gonna
said, "Go
fucking
talk and be charming to the secretary in the office." This is about the truancy notice, and I talked to them on purpose, and they said truancy is the last thing they want to happen, at least at their school. That's true. The government itself never wants to get involved into family issues, and if it can be resolved at home, you know what I mean? Like any domestic thing, they just like you or your wife or somebody who's watching needs to kick this kid and get them into school. But I'm like, hey, they've been sick, and then the school's defense in this end, right, was I was like, hey, I want to speak with Miss Harrison. Well, are you sure? Why? I'm like, well, I know her, first of all. But anyway, it's because her signature's on it. Well, they print that signature on there. You can basically disregard those. We have a meeting about attendance once a month. You're not on the list. Your daughter's not on the list, blah, blah, blah. She's the last kid that I have that's not an adult. She's about to turn 12 on Monday. You'd swear she was 14 anyway, but you know what I mean? This is the
yeah, she's
last
just the
time I
last
have to play this
one.
game.
She's grown up with, older siblings, and she knows
Yeah.
what's what.
Yeah, she definitely knows what's what. She was much quicker than than the boys. Let's just put it that way. She's the only
Yeah.
non-boy, so she was a lot quicker than them. They were a little slow. They were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"How do you use this fork again?" They're like 12. I'm like, "Ah, Jesus. Do you know a zipper? It goes one way or the other way." But nah, she's way ahead of that. That's girls. So yeah, is your job protected? I don't know. Pinky, is your job protected? And
Okay.
then because I'm gonna
So
read all the chat. If it's
okay.
not too
So
personal, ask, which relates to that. Is your
no,
job
it's
protected?
fine. I'm a state worker. I'm not a federal worker. So the Doge is going after federal workers. I think because we have a very strong governor and a very strong blue state, I think I'm probably fine for now.
Okay.
We'll hope
But you're
that
gonna
holds up
move,
for
right?
later. Huh?
You're gonna move though, right?
I have I wanna work for the state for another 10 years. and then I'm expatriating to Scotland. That's
Right
the
on.
idea. But I need 10 more years because, first of all, my mother is 85 and still very healthy. Healthy as a fucking horse. I want to enjoy her as long as I can. And she lives here in Sacramento. Also, if I stay with the state for 20 years, I get really good benefits to
Yeah,
retire with.
for sure.
And that's really what I'm banking on is having that to fall back on. So another decade is in the cards. Is it in danger? Um, I don't know what to expect. I mean, a lot of crazy things are happening, but I'm a state worker. I'm not a federal worker. So far so good.
Yeah.
We'll see. In my life, I've had ups and downs. I mean, if it happens again, I'll be resilient. I'll figure something else out.
Oh yeah, just hit up the other programs. It's really nothing. But you don't have, it's not a bad thing if you just keep going. You're already in. When they cut the budget, they'll start crying about how they're understaffed, but they don't have to cut performers that they already have. Like as long as you're not missing the punishment, metrics or whatever. So
No, I'm in
Care
a
Bear
good
is trying to
position.
navigate. This is deep though because it's being a twin mom of 2-year-olds and taking care of an 8-year-old at 44. That's what Care Bear is dealing with right now. And like I said, Care Bear, I was like, not to put anything against you, but I know the kids come in when you're even streaming, and it's like, rap, rap, time to shut up, time to shut down, and and then AQ, what's up, AQ? We've been enjoying your music. It's awesome. And that's all. I need to, like I said, I'll read the chat for you. You don't have to. Um, and okay, gotcha. Thanks, goodness. That was Care Bear. Speaking of your job security as it is. And AQ said, everyone. That's right, everyone. I don't know. And you just heard of government and presumed federal. I'm glad. Oh, no. Yeah. State, local government like that. And like you said, you have all the levels of state within all the levels of court within your government that probably go even to the state supreme level, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
There's work, and I'm telling you,
I
when they
could
cut
see
budgets,
maybe
they do complain.
getting furloughed. Maybe get a furlough. So I'll have some more time off, maybe.
My father's been through that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably had to pick up a security guard, like like walking a lot or something, but it
Uh-huh.
didn't kill him. It didn't kill him.
Well, see, I got my OnlyFans to fall back on.
Right, right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you call it? It's the number one. It's just one taco. Dougie said AQ like 7 times. AQ is in the house and Dougie is hot. He said it like 7 times. What happened, man? Did cat step on the keyboard there?
You know what though? I should do an OnlyFans,
No,
but
you should not do an
I
OnlyFans.
have, I have look at I have beautiful feet and I have like a
You have
blue
beautiful
man.
feet. Yeah, let me see him again. Yeah, yeah. You have beautiful feet, yes. But kick that out of your mind. You don't need an OnlyFans. It doesn't help your life in any way.
All right.
It doesn't help your life. You don't.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, 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 no. The number one. What is that? $25 a month? I don't know how it works.
No, I don't either. I no,
Yeah, I've
I've
never
only
been.
heard. I haven't checked it out. Absolutely not.
I think isn't their public position as of a couple of years ago? It's like, but we don't want you to host adult content like OnlyFans, like publicly. Like they're like, that's not why we give you this platform. It's just so you specific, like exclusive content. It's not about adult. Like they cut themselves out of that business.
Oh.
The company claims, I believe, that they're not for that. You know what I mean? But people do whatever they want.
Right.
Playboy went to no sexual content, just articles for like 2 years. You know that? And then they had to kind of back that up or whatever. Just at least put a picture of somebody.
People weren't buying it anymore. It's like, show us the boobies.
Something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's too bad, man. It's too
Everybody
bad.
loves boobs. Okay, so I am about as heterosexual as they come.
Hmm.
Okay. I am so straight.
Right.
I've had opportunities, I'm 55 for fuck's sake, and I've known all kinds of people, all kinds of women. I've had so many opportunities to get down with chicks, and I just
Right.
don't get to. Yeah.
No, that's
So
I respect that. I know a lot of people like that. I mean, I grew up with all sisters, so obviously there was always like, kind of bi-curious girls around, all of them. They were everywhere, so they could or couldn't or whatever, or just whatever. But it's always a thing, right? It's always an offer. But I respect that, you don't have any interest, and they didn't either. Sometimes, like these people who would do it, they're just because. Or it's
yeah.
practice. Hey, let's practice, and then our boys will like us better. They would do stuff like that, like justify. We'll just practice. It's just Happy Meals when you go down on somebody.
Oh my God. Oh, there was some kind of reason I was telling you that, and I can't remember why, but it's still a very interesting conversation. We're taking it in interesting
Yes,
directions anyway.
yes. Well, you're severely heterosexual, and that's where we were going. Why? Why?
Yeah, why
I
why was I telling you that? There was a
don't
reason
know.
I was telling you that because of what we were talking about before that.
Uh, the court system. Shit.
See, yeah. My mind gets going faster than my mouth can go. And
Yeah.
and and that's
Yeah.
that's a pitfall of having me as a guest because,
I wouldn't
I'll
say
I'll
my
I'll
mind is
fuck I'll fuck
efficiently
shit
going up
up,
there.
man. I'm gonna fuck shit up, but
No, no, no. I have no idea where I was either. That's the thing. But Care Bears, speaking about a larger thing, uh, the longer we're here, it's harder to be without pain. Light and shadow society mostly loves a good label, which means simplification of this and that. They like to put you in a box, and it's okay to feel pain, but to live mostly in the light. What? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have pain, I guess you don't appreciate your elation, all your good times. I'm good. I'm good with balancing everything. I mean, what's really nothing hurts my feelings anymore. Not at this point. You know what I mean? Pretty hard when your own kids are like so wild. You know what I mean? And they come at you with stuff, and you're like, oh, really? I tried.
right.
And you're just like, oh. So how's a stranger gonna hurt my feelings? That shit's crazy. Polarities, yeah, yeah. Diversity, man. Diversity of experience. Everything's fine.
Well, shit. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be on your panel. I'm
Why?
slightly intoxicated.
Right, right.
I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to, like, follow your lead because you're a very intelligent gentleman, and I don't wanna, like, um, I don't know.
No, I understand totally. Like when I don't want to stream, I feel like I don't have anything to say. Obviously, I'll fill empty air with empty words. I'm good at that. That's the job. No dead air. You know. But I
Right.
totally understand, and I respect that. Like, come back on Tuesday. Recharge, and we'll talk about travel again.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
think
still
I think
don't know
that's what
why
we should
Doug
do.
threw AQ out there 8 times, but AQ, bring up the armpits. That's my favorite.
Well, do you have a couple of people who wanna come up and join you, right?
No, they could. They can ask me by chat, but the only person who was in was Smooth Keys, and he said he's having problems with his phone. But it's the same thing like you. Like, you feel like you're not in the energy spot to do it. It's cool. We'll be here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll be here.
I think I
I
gotta
appreciate
eat
you coming up.
something.
Thank you.
I think that's my deal is I think maybe I'm like my blood sugar is crashing or something.
Get something to
Right.
eat.
Yeah.
We're not on. We're not on. See, that's the thing. If we were on StreamYard, you could just put on your avatar, go get something to eat, and come back. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I
And I
mean,
was
I
just
kinda like this format, though. I mean, I'd never done this before I met you, and I kinda like the side by side, just, 2 people. Interesting things happen with this format. So I'm kinda fun to it's kinda fun to play with. Yeah.
I started streaming a year and 3 months ago, something like that. My laptop was dying. The one that I had, I have two. They're both dead now. But so I have nothing but a phone anyway. And this vertical right here, when you do this on a phone, some people can't join in because they're trying to do it from their laptop or PC and they can't join in. But it's also scrollable on YouTube. So like if you and I like if I go and I'm like nobody's on and I watch who's live and nobody's there and I just go to the next one, I go to the next one. This is what scrolls. And so this is how like even though there's a 15, 20 people that come see me and say hi, I have 1,000 subscribers. Why? Because it's part of all that whole thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes they see me on Saturday and there are these weird kids and they're like, yeah, no, and I'm like, oh my God, get out of here, But anyways, sometimes it happens, just because. And I've had people come here and be like, look, I'll admit to you, he's like, I feel like I'm too young to be here. And I was like, that's what I told you. This is for adults. I said, I'm not going anywhere. You know what I mean? And like, tell your moms, tell somebody cooler and older than you, whatever. But they don't drop their subscribe either. And I just said, I'll be here 5 years from now when you fucking grow up, I guess, but you might never grow up. So whatever. But yeah, it's kind of cool. This format is really cool. This is YouTube
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
enjoy it.
external.
Yeah. But I am gonna get off here. I hope somebody else comes up and hangs out with you. And I always appreciate your company, man. Thank you for
Sure,
having me.
sure. Please don't be a stranger.
All right. I'll
All
be
right.
back.
See you soon. See you soon. All right, everybody. Pinky was in. Pinky was in. Truly, we're doing great. It's blood sugars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I said. If it was a StreamYard, you just put on your avatar and you go eat and you come back. You go eat and you come back. It gets easier. What's up, kid? She keeps running around, man. The weekends, my daughter is full of energy. And also, she was sick all week. I sent her there twice, again, with those truancy letters and shit, but they sent her back. So she hasn't had that to occupy her mind this whole week. This whole week. What are you sorry for? Don't be sorry. I don't mind that she's exuberant. I hope she feels better and, has a killer Monday. That's one of the things. In the truancy letters, they have the generalisms, and they're like, yo, if kids are interminably truant at sixth grade and she's in fifth, they might lose 25% of their scores. And I was like, what's she gonna lose? 25% of 120%? I mean, the girl is on all the gifted programs and shit, like what's she gonna lose? 25% of what? 120? Get out. Not an at-risk youth, guys. Barely a youth. Barely a youth. All right, Care Bear, it's time to play. Like I said, like you said, you were being fair, but we can play if you put 7 and it's your turn. We'll start, and it's going to be my turn first. I'm sorry. We'll go my turn first. And you want to be yellow. I remember that. But we can do that, even though she had to shut down. No, it wasn't you. No. Gemini. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know Gemini. Yeah, yeah. That's cool. I'm, what am I? Aries, Sun. I can't remember. That's my sun sign, Aries. I can't remember the rest right now. I got to look it up again. I fucking forgot. I'll tell you who's been a crazy leader for me, like a wild little advice giver. The Libras, the Libras and Leos. Sometimes they show up and then they run away. The Libras are actually my lovers, and it has been, stuff like that. But that doesn't mean anything. My sister had a stillborn twin. My younger sister. I have 2 older sisters, one younger. She had a stillborn twin. So I always felt like she had this sort of a Gemini connection with that person, like, a twin connection with that person. I don't know. I felt like she had a little extra insight. She's doing great. Yeah, put a 7 in the chat, Care Bear. Let's play that game. How about that? I wish I could balance it on my head. I need to grow more. Thanks for all the likes, man. That's killer. Anything over 11 is, Anybody who wants a joining link, let me know. If I have contact in the background, I'll send it. But I hope I don't get timed out by the Wi-Fi. But Care Bear, if those kids are chill right now, let's play. Let's play. Put a 7 in. Like a polarity. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. That's all. 7. There we go. We're gonna play. I'm going first though this time. Okay. Can I send you a joining link? I can, man. But right now, we're also gonna play Connect Four. So you gotta at least let her put in the numbers. The numbers are 1, 4 in the center. Oops, hair. 4 in the center, 7, and so forth. I'm going first. Smooth keys. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay, Care Bear, I'm gonna go on 5. I'm gonna go on 5. So 1, 4 is the center, 5. I'm going there. You're gonna be yellow. You wanted to be yellow. Okay. So I'll be red. I sent you the join in link, my brother. You should be able to come in. It's because I'm chill but still direct. Yeah, I can go either way. I can go. I'd love to be chill. I'd rather be chill. I'd rather be chill, please. But it is your turn. And while Keys is playing, I mean, I'll just let you do the numbers, right? 1, 4 is the center, 5, 7, and so forth. Your turn. So yeah, Keys, I sent it to you again, bro. Hopefully you can get in. It was purple. I don't know if it's purple, but you got to choose a number. No, I'm red. You're yellow. I don't have purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, the weed was purple for sure. Yeah, my weed today was orange. The color today was orange, and it was Rosetta Stone, and it was fantastic, and it was orange. And I don't even think you can see it well in the pictures. I took a couple pictures, but woo! Heck yeah, man! Heck yeah! You got 2-year-old twins and a what? And like a 7-year-old, 8-year-old monster. Yeah, I know all about it, man. Cause like Care Bear, that's not really that different than what I entered, because we had a 6-year-old basically diagonal up right on top number 5. Second move on top of the first move is always the best move. It really is. Now, what am I thinking here? All right, here we go. It will be your turn again. Okay, so now you got to think because I got open ends, side by side. So pay attention. If I was wrong, is that wrong? Diagonal up, right? Was I wrong? I'll fix it. Give me the numbers, it'll be easier. 1, 2, 5. That's where I put you. Did you want yourself in 5? Hold on, I'll back up. Keep it. Okay, so I'm going here and it's your turn. All right, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm sorry. Diagonal up was like not possible because I was down here. There's only above. If you diagonal, you drop down on either way, right? So I didn't know whether that was right or not, but it is your turn, Care Bear. Keys, are you still having trouble coming up, bro? I don't know how to explain that. Pinky was able to, so I don't know how to explain that. Just watch me, because now on the front, I mean, obviously I can go 4 either direction, right? You're too baked. Oh my god. Whoo. All right. Can I give you an advice and then we'll move on? You don't want me to connect 4 downstairs, right? Right? But you also want to make some progress. So why don't you go here in 6 so that you're trying to climb up that way, right? So that you stop me over here and you can let me waste a chip here, but you got to block me here. Can we do that? Do you want to go in 6? I'm just giving you advice because I really think, I mean, I could take a breathalyzer. I could talk about how baked I am too, but we could play. We can play. So can we put you in 6? Because you're trying to grow up, you're trying to block me, and if I go here, well, you could cry about it once, but you don't want me to go here, right? Something like that. But it's up to you. So you're going in 6. See? All right. That's a sensible move, right? Now I'm like, how do I kill this person who's in on the ideal? I don't know because I just gave her advice. I don't know what to do anymore. I already gave you advice. I'm shooting myself in the foot. Your turn. Your turn. I'm shooting myself in the foot. So I got these two, that one, and you got those. A very unique time in life. Yes. I love to do that. I don't think Key's phone and stuff is participating. I don't think he's able to come up, bro. I think that's really the deal. That's okay. We can catch you at a unique time, man. Got respect. I mean, all I'm trying to do is encourage you to do the right thing, right? So, what's up, Jenica? She's gonna go in the center. Okay, okay. I had to encourage Care Bear Ari, I mean Jenica, because we're trying to play Connect Four, and she felt she was too buzzed. I'm like, we're buzzed over here. It's like it's fair enough, like. Oh, I put it in the center. It's fair enough. We're not cheating or anything. And I gave her good advice, but that's all I can do. It's your turn. It's your turn. Ish. No, I was just talking to my wife, just saying, what's up? It's too hard without talking. That's not true. I'll read every word you say. You are talking. I'll talk for you. I could even say, like, how do I say your name properly? Just Care Bear says, it's too hard without talking. LOL. And I say, no, it's not. You have all the time in the world. Tell her hello. Oh, she already left. Jenica, hello. And she's like, boy, go do the fucking wash. Go put it in the dryer. That's what she said. But she can't even hear me, but I know. Put it in the dryer, boy. And I will, because I know. Yeah, I don't think Smooth Keys is working out, man. Something's wrong with his phone or whatever. So that's cool. I still have a join in link. Nobody's competing for time or whatever, Pinky. So don't think like that, but. Right on, right on. Yeah, I will tell her hello. Definitely. Is your name Karen? Like Care Bear? Is it Karen? I'll tell her tomorrow. I'll say, hey, Karen said hi, the lady that we were playing with last night. Because she'll remember this. You know what I mean? She'll remember this. My wife knows that Connect 4 is not even my game. My game is called Score 4, but you can't really read it that well online, right? And so you say it's hard without talking. Well, you know, I put this one up because at least you can see it. If you want to play Score 4 with me, yeah, we probably would have to be talking, you know. Not the bitchy kind of Karen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My wife doesn't judge that kind of shit. Nope. Nope. And she's in that business, man. She's been a waitress, bartender. She's a bartender now. She's a bartender. She's a food manager. She does all that shit. So she knows Karen's that kind of Karen, if you know what I mean. But I like that movie, man. It was called Christmas Karen. It was all about her redemption arc, you know? Stop being a shitty person. Yo, that's good stuff, man. Not everybody is going to be a bad Karen. I was in love with a young Karen. I remember that. I remember young Karen that I was in love with. I was probably like 8. Put me to the right of your last move. Huh. You mean here? You see how risky you are? You want to go here? That's 7. You want to go to 7? For sure. I mean 6. Sorry, 6. No. Okay. You want to go where? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 is in the center. 1 is that way. Which way you want to go? No problem. No problem. My fault. 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Karen. That was my mistake. That's 3. Right here? That makes sense when you said to the right of. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I got you now. I got you. Let's see. Gotta go here. All right, there we go. It's no joke. You got to be real about it. Yeah, I went there. Okay, so here we go with the, so you can see the ceiling and see all that shiz, and then it's your turn. Okay, so you're right. It's no joke. But the real game, like I said, it's Score 4 that I play. It's the 3D version of this, but you can't see that online. You can't see it. Since Amsterdam, Amsterdam, I was pulling some puffs and feeling so stressed, and it's time to take a break. All right, it's time for a commercial break. Whew. Care Bears, Teddy Ruxpin. It's time to send, what do they call it? A Care Bear stare. Send all their love to you from their belly patches. You've got the strength. You've got the strength from Strength Bear. Very utopian, man. You telepathically tell me? Ha. I'll bring out my Kreskin. I'll tell you what, Care Bear, if you really want to see something, you know, go ahead and send me a pendulum, Care Bear, and I'll show you something that you would not believe with the pendulum. Because as far as somebody who was a Kreskinite, somebody who was watching that shit, I'll show you something with a pendulum. Anyway, it's still your turn. It's still your turn. Nobody won. All right, here we go. She was faded. I'm smoking Keith. Time to get faded again. Let's see how this goes. Rumpelmints. Schnapstar. Yo, pure Keith bowl, bro. Good Lord. It's heavy when you hit that Keith bowl, man. I was confused, you know. How can I say no to that? I don't know. I don't know. You can't say no to it when it's like me and it's like, yeah, and I also raised amongst the kids. So, you know, even your 2-year-olds, your 7-year-olds, I can help you a little bit. So you can't say no to me. But anyway, it's your turn. Whew. So, anyways, let's go right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the center. 7 is the end. 1, 7, 4, and so forth. It's okay. It is your turn. We're gonna get more and more faded as the time goes on. I'll get cross faded. I got more beers, but it is your turn. Look at how you're running your game. You know, I got to figure out how to stop you. Number 3. Number 3 is right here. All right. So 3 is 3 in a row. That means I don't have to think. I have to go here, right? But you can still kill me over here. So it's your turn. I'm at grand risk, but at least I didn't have to use my own brain to think. I had to go here. Now, I'll have you notice 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't want me to go here in 7, okay? You don't. But it is your turn and it is your choice. Oh, I dropped the chip. Oh. But I would recommend you don't want me to go here. That's 7. Because if I go, yeah, as you can see again in the ceiling clarity, 1, 2, 3 block is probably your move. You're starting to understand. It's 4 in a row. It's 4 in a row. That's the number system. That's okay, Care Bear. We'll figure that shit out. So we'll figure it out. You're probably looking in expansions. 3. You want to go to 3. You don't want to go to 3. If you go to 3, right? I go here and I kill you. So you want to go here. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You don't want to go to 3. 3 is right here. Okay. If you go to 3, I go to 7 and I win. You see? So you want to go here or no? It's up to you, Care Bear. I'll take it out. See? I can take it out. That's about it. So you want to go to 3 or no? Take a look again. Yo, what's up? Oh, Care Bear said hi to you. Her name is Karen.
Oh, hi.
She said, hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Yeah, be nice. Be nice.
I'm being nice.
She wanted to go to 3, but I think I'll beat her if she doesn't go to 7. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Giving her a chance. 6, no, 7, the last one. 4, 5, 6, 7. You want to go here. You want to go here in 6? If you go in 6, I go in 7, I beat you, okay? You want to go in 6 or you want to go in 7? Let's find out. For real. Let's find out for real. I'm helping. I'm trying. Oh, so you want here, right? So that I don't turn this one red, because if I turn that one red, bam, that would have been the end of the game. You don't want that connect 4 end of the game, right? So you went here, right? Because you want to protect yourself from that. Okay. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn. So I hope that I did the right thing for you, right? You didn't want to do that. Hell yeah, hell yeah, yeah, yeah. Brothers and sisters. Now, the problem is I got this square up on you. Oh, boy. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not touching anything. You can see my hands. But I got that square up on you. It looks pretty dastardly. Let me put it that way. Looks like you got a hard row ahead of you. Whew. So what were you high on, Care Bear? Let's talk about it. What got you all faded? What I got right here, it's Rosetta Stone. It's orange hair. Orange hairs. Yeah. It's time for a commercial break, Care Bear. It's time for me to roll my mandolic grinder. Ooh. What a bunch of beauty, eh? It's gunmetal, or whatever they call that, rainbow metal. And, you know, as they say, not for nothing, but please don't push me, okay? Please don't push me, because, not for nothing, my stiletto is also gunmetal. So just be respectful, be nice, and I'll just put it away. I'll put it away. We're fine. But hit the grinder, grind it up. Yeah, this thing is orange. No, not talk too much. This is a rare occasion. Well, we're going to figure out what to do, man. But that square of reds, since I let you take yellow, that square of reds, it looks very threatening. Okay, so I'm putting that in the rolly. And then I'll put a little bit of tobacco and I'll seam him up. Oh, that's the end of my JoE peppers. It was pretty and legit purple. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Purple, I think that's an Afghani plant, I guess. Because in a way you got your, Dutch plants and your Hindu plants, you know what I mean? And I think that the purple Kush is kind of an organic plant. I mean, an Afghani plant, And like I said, Jaleel White, Urkel, he wants all the legits on that, and that's okay. I don't mind calling it purple Urkel every time. It's some kind of a Kush, which is, like I said, it's like not the Dutch Cavendish plant. It's more the Indian plant. Care Bear 7 question mark. Yeah, we're still gonna play. We're still gonna play. Can I do this one? Hold on. Are you ready to beat me? I don't know. I'm scared because I have that red square. I'm scared. Red square like China. I don't know if you can beat me, Care Bear. I'll be honest with you, Karen. I mean, I won't want to lie. I don't know if you can beat me. It might be too late. But we're getting right back to it. Did I ever drop a tip without asking you, without confirming? No. I don't cheat. I'm straight up. Here we go. I'm going to hit this, and we'll go. All right. This is where we stand, and it is your turn. Here we go. You're in surrender to the universe mode. Okay. Well, it's your turn. You're yellow. You did not lose. So let's look at your options. You can create a 4 that way. You can create a 4, maybe straight up. It's up to you. Like I said, I wanted to get out of the recommendation mode. Here, let me hide my hair from the reds. I wanted to get out of the recommendation mode. There you are, 3 in a row. You see? Thank God I've got this so that I can get a little faded too. You can't surrender, man. You got to go. Okay, 3. All right, so you're going straight to heaven. That's what they say. You cannot. They say you can't climb straight to heaven. You got to take the stairs. You got to take the stairs. So You try to go straight to heaven. You can't. You got to take the stairs. All right. So what that means is I blocked you. Now, risk. It's up to you. You cannot climb straight up, man. You got to take the stairs. You got to take every step. This is not the bridge to total freedom, okay? Because that would be that would be Latter-day Saints. This is not the bridge to total freedom. Like, no, it wouldn't even be them. I'm sorry. That would be the Scientologists. But it's your turn. I'll definitely verify before you drop. I'll verify. The bridge to total freedom. Welcome to Scientology. That's perfect for a tarot card. Yeah. That's awesome. There you go. That's okay, man. I love to offer that. You sure you want to go in two? Dose. Okay. You go in two. Why are you going in two? Here? This is two. You sure you want to go in two? You want to go in two? Let's see it. Let's see it. You sure? Wait. That's right. If you do not go in three, then I put a red in three and I win. You got to go in three. You got to. That's what I think. But, I'm not telling you. You got to go in three and we just beat it all the way. You know what I'm saying? You probably, you have a chance to win right there. It drops all the way down. That's right, Karen. That's right, Karen. It does. Pain in the ass, right? Mm. Like I said, I was in love with a young Karen back in the day. I wouldn't want to steer her or you wrong. 6. I could put you in 6. Problem is, I'll hit up here. I'll win at 3. You don't want me to hit 3, you see? 3 is where I win. So you got to block me in 3. See? You got to. You see what happens if you don't go in 3 and I just put a red one up there? I go 4 in a row and I'm done. You can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. I might need a new background light. That's okay. I'm just telling you, you have to go to 3, don't you? Because look, 1, 2, 3, and then I win, or else you block it, right? So I'm gonna put on a better color in a second. Where do you want to go? I'm gonna put on a better color, hopefully, so we can read it better. But do you want to go in 3? Maybe. Oh, no dang it's involved, man. Everything here is fair. In rare form, like doing better than normal, eh? Still gotta look. I think this is a brighter color. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it looks brighter, right? All right, so it's your turn, right? It's your turn, but you have to go in 3. Oh, I was trying to make it like a better, lighter color so that we can read. You know what I mean? Like a better light bulb color so we can read. So the reds didn't disappear. I bet you see now. You could see clearly now, the mist is gone. You could see all obstacles are just me. Yeah, I was just fixing the situation for us, right? I wasn't wrong for once. Ha! Yo, so they switched Connect 4 from Milton Bradley to United States Gaming Systems or Hasbro or whatever. So my new chips suck ass. So you can see the MB in some of these chips. That's the good shit. But the new ones suck. It's your turn. You got to go here. You got to go in 3 because if you don't go in 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, I win. It's your turn. You got to go in 3. Oh my God, you can't do this. Yes, you can do this, right? 1, 2, 3. You have to do that, actually. See what I'm saying? That's why we're trying to get the intelligence here. 1, 2, 3, and you blocked me, right? 1, 2, 3. You can't block me yet. 1, 2, 3. I can't block you yet, right? So how do we make that game work? We look at this guy because we're contending over this space right now. Me and you, we're contending over that space. So I go bam, and I'm like, I'm claiming that space, but it's your turn. So your advantage is it's your turn. I'm done. Oh, Karen, 44-year-old natural blonde. I mean, this is not a Tinder ad, but everybody wants a 44-year-old natural blonde. I mean, so everybody, Care Bear is in the house. Everybody sub up, talk to Care Bear. 44-year-old natural blonde. All right. It's your turn. Let's see. What would happen? Oh, I'm getting killer. Don't let me go here. Don't let me go here. Shit. Oh, you lose. Actually, you lose. I know you're married. I'm married too. I wasn't talking about me. Jeez. And I wasn't talking about meat marketing. I'm married too. I was just talking like people appreciate that. Okay. Anyway, I think you're in dead trouble because yeah, but sub up anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ba ba bum bum. That's right. I don't think you can win. Like yeah, yeah. It's pretty bad right now. It's pretty bad. But it's your turn. Let's see what happens. I'm not giving any more advice because I really think you're like I said, this red square that I made, that was pretty dangerous, Karen. Karen. You're done. Oh, let's do it for real though. You have to go through it, That way you learn for the next time. Actually make a choice. Don't just say I'm done. You have to make a choice. Yes, you're going to lose, but make a choice. Let's do it for real. I don't always give people the kill shot. I just show them where it is sometimes. Come on, come on. It's like trial by fire, man. You're not always gonna win. That's okay. You live to fight another day. The game is real. Okay, 5. Okay. See, it doesn't matter where you go, because you're yellow. You're gonna lose. So you go to 5 and 5. Very odd choice. Okay. You go to 5. I go to 6. You wanted to go to 5, right? I went to 6. So this is the you're odd. Yes, yes, yes. This is the end, though. This is the end. All right. Let me give you the honest answer. You're gonna go here, 6, right? Very smart because you want to block this, right? But the problem is you can't block this. So If I put you in 6, and I'm not going to say anything, but hey, you tried. Hey, you know what? You didn't have anywhere to go. It was one or the other, death, right? And I didn't even do it. I didn't even do it, Care Bear. I didn't do it. See what I mean? I didn't drop my chip. You didn't really lose. You didn't really lose. What I'm telling you is, with my advice, and I hope you don't discount that because it really did matter when I said, oh, no, 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 don't drop it in 3 if I beat you in 6 or blah, 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 right? With my advice, what that really means is, if you went first this time, like I went first this time, you would have been the one to win because you would have been the one with the 2 outs that I ended up with. Just because I went first, that was my advantage, especially because I advised you along the way. We have 18 likes. I'm going to have to do this, guys. Are you ready? Is anybody in here? 3 people in here, 18 likes. Click like, click like, click like right fucking now. Because I tell you what, I got to do this. I got to. I got to. You guys know what my like count is 11. I need 22. I need to double it. 22. I'm not leaving. I want 22 likes. Sorry. I mean, I'm not being like pestilent. I'm just saying, like, we're at 18. I can't get 22. Come on. There's 3 people in here right now. Click like, share it to your socials. 11 is my fucking high like. Let's get 22. Let's actually double it tonight, since it's the fucking weekend. Cheers, everybody. I still have a join in link. Chat in with me. If you have contact with me, I'll send it to you. Off grid, I'll send you a join in link, bro. I got you an email, right? You want to come up? Fuck yeah, man. All you need is a phone. I'll be right back. Hopefully, I don't time out, right? There we go. I hope I'm still live. If I wasn't timed out, off grid, I sent you a join in link, brother. It's in your email. Just hit it up like it's a side by side on YouTube here. Yeah, I'm still smoking a joint, but I'll be fucking ripping the bong with you, bro. Come on up. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, man. This is awesome. It's not even 11 my time. I need to get those 22 likes, man. 22 likes. Kick that like. Thank you, Care Bear. Hey, don't worry about it. Valiant effort. If you went first, you could have got me. You could have got me. Empty board, empty board. But I fucking love it, man. I love it. That's not really even my game, but that's my YouTube game. 22 likes. Come on, guys. Off grid, I sent you a joining link. Come on up, my man. Unless it's too late for you, but I hope it's not. Like I said, I don't want to run over there and put on one headphone and start listening to music either, right? But I might, right? I've got the buggles. I've got the buggles on the player. The buggles, yes. So I've got them on the player. Oi! But I don't think I could get away with that, without copyright issues. Please click those 22. Yeah, so I got Buggles on the player. Broken glass. And we got off-grid Turks right here, right now. What's up, off-grid?
Hey, Joe.
It's awesome to see you, bro.
Yeah, what's happening?
What's that?
What's happening?
Not too
What are you
much, but
doing?
just like you said, I'm gonna take my bowl right here. I'm gonna pack it full of this. Oh, this one, man. It's like orange hair. I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is Rosetta Stone with the orange hair.
Right. Yeah, cheese strains have some real long hair.
Yep, yep. Yeah. What does it smell like in the end on the cheese strains? Because we've been smoking a lot of good ones, recently. It smells something real deep, like I don't know if it's like caramel or something like that, but it smells something real deep at the end. It's real like dirty, brown. But either way, here we go. Right on, right on. Yep. Our farmer, they gave us this canister of keef, right? You see, and it went down to a half level of that, right? And so I just started.
Nice.
These were off of fresh plants, but I just started throwing my grinder keef off on into the same thing. So it just like it's almost like it'll never get empty. You know what I mean? It's like an endless barrel.
Nice.
And now I stir it.
Nice. Yeah, it's nice to have a fair amount of stuff to smoke on,
Cheers, cheers. Yeah, I just kind of cleared. I kind of cleaned this bong, so it's hitting a lot better. A lot.
Did you homemade that one yourself? Did you cut the hole through the glass?
No, I got it at the store. It was standing on their shelf for like a year and a half. I loved like whatever you want to call folk art, like things that people make themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it, but nobody sold it. And then the store changed hand a couple times, and they had all the brand new shit. And I was like, you guys know nobody's gonna buy this, right? Like nobody's gonna buy this. So I talked them down, you know what I mean? And I took it home, and I was like, I didn't want to use it at first. I just wanted to keep it. I didn't make it. Yeah, I could, but I just kind of appreciate that, kind of folk art is available on the shelf.
Hell yeah.
Like today, I got a wind chime from Hobo. I put it back in the package because I wanted to show it to my wife, but I'll show you, man.
He's sending me something, I guess.
Right,
It's
right, right, right.
I didn't.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't checked the mail. I guess maybe I should look tomorrow. Maybe there might be something there.
Right on. Yeah, yeah. Mine came today. Yeah, yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah. I don't know if he'll be up here tonight or not. I hope he doesn't because a lot of times he says, he's kind of insomniatic and can't sleep. If he finds more comfort and can sleep, good for him.
Yeah, I'm being like a night owl tonight for whatever reason. I'm normally not up this late.
Right,
Be
right.
laying down.
Well, I usually focus on the weekend as something I should do for my kids, so I don't really stream much on Friday and Saturday. But my daughter is the one, she's got her birthday. It's on Monday. So, I mean, the weekend's kind of open for me. You know what I mean? Because the important thing is about to come around, and I know what we're doing. We're going to the place that has Burger Monday. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're doing. She's going to have a great
Nice,
time up there.
nice. Tomorrow's Washington's birthday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This past President's Day, yes?
Yeah, yeah. I just saw on Pawn Stars they were just showing one of George Washington's old suits from the 17 like 60s or something.
Right
in
on. Big
1750s or
old coats, right? Big
1760s.
waistcoats.
Right, it was he had a 3-piece suit. It was real. It had frills on it and stuff. And they said it used to be pink, but you could barely see any color on it anymore. It was almost white, like an off
Oh
white.
shit! It was pink by nature.
They
It was
said
probably
no.
made of
Yeah,
asbestos, man. It was probably something horrible. You know what
well,
I mean?
well, no, it was. He was a pimp. He was a pimp. It was a pink suit. Like
He had
it
them
was a pink.
silky shit. Yeah, he had silks on.
Yeah, it was a pink
No,
3-piece
Cosmic,
suit.
we go. Okay, so off grid, you'll have to ask him because he probably has a great grand spectrum of things available. But we go to one farmer, so it's just legacy brands where they take Northern Lights and Jack Harrers and different little strands, and they cross them, and that's all they do. Purple Haze, Kush, all this just classics, right? They're total Delta 9. We're not looking for CBDs, we're not looking for A's. It's total Delta 9. That's it. It's just legacy brands. They're a farm, but they limit it to legality. They want us to move in sometimes, and sometimes maybe they don't, but just so they can double their plants or whatever. We have brown thumbs around here, but maybe off grid knows more about the CBDs, the other cannabinoids that are. But we're actually just looking for that regular, like, yo, where's the blunt? Like, where's that Delta 9? Where's the weed at? Like, that's it. We don't know anything. We're not fucking not medicating right now. We're not medicating. We're just doing what I've been doing. Getting high, man. But Cosmic, that card deck that you pulled out was awesome. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull this up, Cosmic, because other people need to see how impressive this is. I got her the Mother Mort set. So I'll be right back. I gotta show that off. Yo, off grid.
Hey, what up?
Oh, not to cut you off at all, and I'm sure that I get lost enough, but I just wanted to show Cosmic Orphan. We got the Mother Mort Carnival cards for my wife. I mean, once we saw that, like, this is not in print and you got to go again, and it comes with a card, like an admission ticket. But there you go. There's a representation, and whew, thanks for the recommendation, Taro. This is awesome, and it's so funny because, or Cosmic, I'm sorry. Thanks for that, Cosmic. It's so funny because when I pulled this out to show it, I knocked over my own Valentine's card to her because, like, literally, this is probably more important. She probably cared more about that, and she's gonna get into the book. Talking to Charlie Daniels band. They're the devil went down to Georgia, right?
And he's looking for a soul to steal. He's in a
Yeah.
bind. He's way behind, but he's willing to make a deal.
Well, I'll tell you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best that's ever been. Rang dang 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 dang. My mom, she saw Charlie Daniels like 3 times. And so this is what my mom said. She said, if you go see Charlie Daniels, she said his violin's up here like his neck. But every time before he plays the song, he pulls up his pants first. He goes, she said every song. He pulls up his overalls or whatever first. That's the move. You know what I mean? Far on the mountains, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken and pen now, go, child, go. But yeah, she said he pulled up his pants every time and said, woohoo! And then she was like, oh yeah, and I saw what's his name? Oh fuck, man. Johnny Be Good, man. What's his name? What the fuck, man? Chuck Berry. She said, "You go see Chuck Berry." Oh, he's like, "Where's the girls?" You know, he's like looking for girls. That's what my mom said about him. Where's the 16-year-olds? You know, he was looking. He was 70. In the bread band, go, child, go. Picking up dough. The craziest song is I've been working on the railroad, actually, you know.
Yeah, I like the Woolly Swamp. Way back in the Woolly Swamp. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how's that go?
Let's see.
I think I can remember the melody. Dun, 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 like that, right?
Shit.
I think I can remember the melody. It's like dum 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 dun 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 dun, like way by the riverside, like that, right?
Down, 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 down.
I love that shit. I love that, man. That stimulates my brain. I remember so many things, you know.
Like,
Picking
the
out
old man,
dough.
like the old man buried his money in jars out in the yard and shit, out by the
Right,
Woolly Swamp. You know.
right, 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 right. If you ever go back into Woolly Swamp, son, you
Don't
better
go at
not go at
night.
night. There's things out there in the middle of them woods that'd make a strong man die from fright. If you ever
There
go
you
back into Woolly Swamp, son, you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of them woods that would make a strong man die from fright. Oh wow, I don't know. That's cool, man. That's cool. Who was that? Traditional.
That's the lyrics. That's the lyrics for that song.
I know. And you look it up and you're like, who wrote that? And it says TRAD, traditional. And you're like, oh shit, okay.
Right. Yeah, I think this probably could be a pass down song. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, I love that kind of music, man. It's eternal, you know? CDB.
Charlie Daniels Band.
Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, yeah. That's what my mom said. He'd pull up his trousers and say, "Woohoo!" That was still Keith, man. When I forget, and I think there's bud in there. Be some thick smoke, man.
Oh shit. Yes, I think I'm at like 970 VHS now. I'm getting really close to 1,000.
Right on, right on. Yep. 970. All right. Well, you got like a couple more coming, and a couple more after that, man.
I was,
And
I was gonna get 10 the other day, and they were all 007 films. But I know
right.
I have a whole bunch of 007 already, so I need to gather all mine up and make a list or take a picture of what I got. Because I know that there's a lot of those. There's like over 20, isn't there? 007 different films.
Yeah, when you get like, and especially, and also the TV films and shit, like, I forgot. I got my son something. It was re-TV. It might have been like the whole Star Trek series. So it was like, you know, it was literally like 22 tapes or something. Or if you want to get it like that in, you know, one of the BBC series or something, you can get a 20 tape set. I got him one of them. I forgot what it was, you know, but it just takes up all this shelf room. Like my wife, I got her the Xena 1 and 2 on, you know, single, you know, 2 episode tapes or whatever. And then there's like 40 fucking tapes all of a sudden, you know. You wanna
Right.
save space. But yeah, that'd be awesome. When you get to your first 1,000, I mean, you know, it's something to be proud of, you know.
Yeah, I think, yeah, it'll be like a pretty. It's already a significant collection, but it'll really be something when once it's 1,000. I think.
Right, right. Yeah, we have over that, but it's all about like how much time do you have to watch it, and just keep yourself
Yeah,
engaged. Always enjoy when you go up there and they have 10 tapes like they did the other day and it seems like a good deal. It doesn't mean you need to buy it right then. Like watch what you have for a little bit, watch
nobody,
what you have.
nobody's gonna pick those ones up right away.
Right.
Yeah, I totally need to make a list because there's From Russia with Love.
You're
Right,
right.
Yeah, that's Sean Connery. Got a whole pile of them around here somewhere.
Yeah. Just like I said, I pulled up the Hitcher, but I actually have a stack over there that are Rutger Hauers. I was looking at that. I was like, man, I don't think I could watch those all in a row. They're kind of close. Kind of got to spread them out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think you have to watch the 007s and series of like who's Bond, the different Bonds.
Right. Right. Oh, okay. So Cosmic Orphan says there's 27 James Bond feature films.
Right, because I knew there's a lot. Yeah, 27. Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan. Who else?
Find those movies.
Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan. Who else was in that group? I mean, it doesn't go to like Tom Cruise or something, does it? I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't think I've seen any of the new ones. Here we go. Diamonds Are Forever. And Goldeneye, that's a newer one, right? A newer one. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan. Another Sean Connery.
Right. Yeah. Roger Moore, that's basically where I was hitting, like in the mid 80s or whatever.
Here's three more. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. We've got
Ian Fleming,
starring George Lazenby.
okay, David Niven, George Lazenby, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton. Oh yeah, Timothy Dalton. I forgot that for sure, yo. Daniel Craig.
Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Isn't that Timothy Dalton right there? David Niven, George Lazenby.
Yeah, that's that one, George Lazenby.
There you go. Thank you, Cosmic. There you go, man. He looks like Timothy Dalton, though. Look at him. He looks like Timothy Dalton from here.
Yeah.
Timothy Dalton has that little dot chin, you know what I mean? But that guy kind of looks like him.
We got
Dr. No.
Sean Connery and Dr. No.
Right on. Yeah, I got for sure. I have that on beta for sure.
Another Sean Connery, You Only Live Twice.
Oh wow. Yep. Damn, man, look at that haircut. He looks good, man.
he had hair and it had color. Like, wow. It's like Diamonds Are Forever. He had hair. So I got 6 there. I might have a few more somewhere. There's another one. Tomorrow Never Dies.
So Barry Nelson was an American actor noted as being the first actor to portray Ian Fleming's secret agent James Bond. Barry Nelson in 1962. So in 1962, Barry Nelson was the first. Okay, cool. Yeah.
There's another one. Huh? The World Is Not Enough.
That's Pierce Brosnan right there. Look at him. He looks good, right? He looks good. Pierce Brosnan looks good. Yeah. Those are good movies right there.
Yeah, World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies, and GoldenEye.
Yep. Yep. That's awesome, man.
And I'm still hunting them. Like, I've done pretty good on those not to buy duplicates, because holy crap, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. So a lot of times I would have to buy a bigger order, like a bulk sort of thing. So I would get duplicates, no doubt. Then there's other movies, like just recently I was walking through the hallway, like Heavenly Creatures. It's one by fuck, what's his name? He did the Lord of the Rings, right? Uh the New Zealand guy. I can't remember his name right now. But he did Heavenly Creatures. It was a true story. I've kind of bought that every time I saw it. So I have like 4 of them. You know what I mean? It happens sometimes where I'm like, yeah, pick that up, you know?
Okay, no, I have a few more. It's a matter of finding them, you know? I need to organize. But if I organize, it's like I won't know where anything is again.
Remember you were talking about that with the video store when it says 5,422. Yeah, Peter Jackson. Yeah, Peter Jackson directed Heavenly
Yeah,
Creatures, and it was
there you
about
go.
those 2 girls that attacked the one girl's mom, and then when they got out, the other girl, like, we have her books and shit. Like, she just used a pseudonym after, you know. It's kind of crazy. That's, yeah, Peter Jackson movie. I guess lady from Titanic, that might have been her first performance in a movie or whatever, you know. But yeah, you're right, Cosmic. It's Peter Jackson. And like I said to you, off grid for sure. If you ever see, they call it a sling blade. It's like the proof of concept film that Billy Bob made by himself before they made Sling Blade proper, you know. So there's barely any people in it, you know what I mean? It's just a low budget,
Hey,
self-made film. But yeah, that's a real good one.
for
Yo,
your
what's up?
eyes only. For your eyes only.
That's Pierce Brosnan, right?
It says it has Carol Bouquet or something. Bouquet. He doesn't have his name on it.
Oh wow. I bet you Cosmic knows. I bet you Cosmic knows. For your eyes only. Let me see the photo again. Yeah, that's hard for me to tell. You felt like it was
1981.
overrated.
It's
Well,
like,
did you see the first one, Grady? How is it overrated, Grady? I'm sorry, man. Grady's just trying to get me banned from YouTube because I got to say this for him. When Dwight Yoakam says, "Yeah, it goes for cocksuckers and retards too," you're telling me that movie's overrated. You're just trying to get me to say words that are going to get me banned. That was point on, Grady.
it'll say here. Roger Moore.
There you go. For your eyes only, Roger Moore. There you go.
It just,
It's
why
hard to
isn't even
tell.
the
It's hard
title
to
up
tell
there?
from that photo.
But it's written so
And
small.
Carol Bouquet. Carol Bouquet.
Yeah, that's the girl, the chick, I guess. Right.
Right on, right on. Woman in peril, man.
Roger Moore.
No, I don't. I don't think Grady. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's pretty cool, man. You know. He's the best Bond. He's the one I grew up with, Grady. I don't know. It's funny when you were talking about that. I was like thinking about how what you said, because like I said, I can barely watch a Godzilla movie, right? And I figured people are only this tall in a Godzilla movie. I figure you can't even see them, right? And you're like, oh, I got interested in Japanese women from those movies and stuff. And I was like, huh. Where do you, like I said, I don't really have a type, but where do you develop those, relationships? And then when you talk about like Roger Moore and all that, like maybe in the adventure movies, the damsel or whatever, maybe you develop those sort of interests and stuff like that. I don't know, because I couldn't watch those Godzilla movies, so I didn't get it.
They're all
And
MGM, huh? All the Bonds are MGM.
Probably, yeah, for sure, yeah. Or Paramount, right? Or no, MGM probably, yeah. MGM United Artists was together.
It makes it easy for me to find it if I just scan the tops of the tapes that way.
Oh, how do you do that? It looks up online or something? Because I know you can do
No,
like a whole inventory just looking at your ISBNs and your UPCs and
I'm
shit.
just looking. I'm just looking at the tops of the tapes where they're all marked for what they are or whatever, and it has the
Oh, right
MGM
on.
logo. Or it has the MGM logo or whatever.
That's Fatal Instinct. I
Yeah,
just
that one
saw
is.
a commercial for Fatal Instinct the other day, and it was the part where they do the recreation of the a Basic Instinct scene where she's crossing her legs. So I saw a trailer, and it was like 6 different women that they had sitting like that and being interviewed, like, do you like this movie or whatever. They made it look like it was like that, Logan's Run. That's right. That's right. Are you
Logan's
34
Run.
years old, man? Then you're useless. I'm gonna run you out of this town. That shit is, yeah. And then
That's
like I
another.
said, did you watch Gattaca yet? Because you got it recently. You got
Yeah,
to watch
yeah.
Gattaca.
I watched it. I did watch it.
It was killer, right? Because he was trying to hide in that kind of society,
Yeah, totally, totally.
Because
That's
he was
like
trying
what a
to hide
man.
on the inside, and Logan's Run is trying to hide on the outside. But the outside is like the nowhere land. Like, yo, you better eat poison. Like, if I live in that worst situation, I'm gonna eat as much poison as I can and just die. Like, because I don't want to do it for 20 years more. You know what I mean? Run out to the gray lands. You know what I mean? Like, wow, that shit was harsh. They're all over top. Yeah. Which one is about the voodoo cult? It was the women who made the Bond films. There you go. There you go. 007 was filler. Yeah. He was like a hanger, right? Like, you got a bunch of art and then somebody has to hang it and move it along. Is that what you're saying, Cosmic? Yeah. Live and Die in LA. That's one of those that's one of the future ones, right? Like Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah, there's Rain Man. Like Rain Man.
Right on, right on.
I watched that SVHS tape today. I plugged in the machine and found out what was on the tape,
Right.
and I think it was like a 90 whatever Super Bowl, or not, like a championship game before the Super Bowl between the Cowboys and Green Bay Packers. Like,
Right. Yeah. I was trying to
there was
tell
some,
you that, like, well, I didn't know you had a player, but I was trying to tell you I think most likely it was probably used for news. And that's what they do,
yeah.
like out in the field, they shoot like that. It's like higher quality or more time or
I could
whatever.
I could see just on like the little bit that was recorded on the football game that it was higher quality than VHS.
Right, right.
You could just see it a little bit. It was a little better.
Yeah, right,
I
right.
got I have the machine out right now
It's
because I
awesome that
had
you
it
have one
downloaded.
of those, man. Huh.
Yeah, it's a giant JVC wooden monster.
Right.
Like, or wood looks like wood. It weighs like 25 pounds or something.
There you go, man. That's the VHS A or VHS C?
SVHS,
Oh,
Super
SVHS.
VHS.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's got a flip down bar with a bunch of buttons and shit that I don't even know what it does, and sliders and shit. Like, I
Right.
know how you can. It has a tape counter and everything. Like, you can reset it, and I don't know, all kinds of stuff on there.
I'm sure it has
Like,
tracking. It probably has radio and shit on it too. But it's got to
all
have
kinds of
tracking and stuff.
like there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, you can do on here. I don't know what all the buttons do. But totally knew it had an SVHS tape in it. There was a light that lit up over here that said SVHS when I put that tape in there.
Okay, cool.
I ran a head cleaner.
Right.
I think I got it for like less than like $5.
Yeah.
I got this thing for $5.
Freeze frame for Jamie Lee in Trading Places. I mean, you don't have to because she's got some little perk going around the whole time. You don't have to exactly freeze frame, but that's interesting though.
It didn't have the original remote, but I found the old JVC remote that's of the same era.
Right.
And it works. It works on there. It has the main.
That's cool,
the
man.
main buttons I need.
I had to use some sort of, I think it was Gold Star. It was a Japanese made mono VHS player that my kid got for $5. No remote, right? So I go to the Universal remotes. I just programmed it to something that was close, like a Panasonic or whatever, and it just picked it up, So even though those Universal remotes are like $5 or whatever, you could fuck around and you'll find codes that work,
Right. Yeah. That just has so many. The original controller is a flip open controller, like or something, and it has like it's a huge square brick thing. Like,
is it Japanese Video Corporation? Uh-oh, Trivial Pursuit. What does JVC stand for?
Is that what it is? I don't know. But
I don't know. Cosmic's asking.
JVC.
Oh, Japanese Victor Company. So I've seen some interesting advertisements about the U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel Corporation. Like every fucking day, I keep seeing advertisements about how, the U.S. Steel, Nippon Steel Corporation will save us. And then they say, fuck China. But anybody who understands what Nippon means Japan. And it's like, what are they doing right now? The USA, Nippon, oil corporation, fuck China. And it's like, oh, wow. Whoa, what's happening? Whoa. We're in trouble, man. Something's going to happen with that, I think. Owned by Kenwood, yeah. JVC, creator of the VHS.
Yeah, Kenwood took over, huh? Yeah, they were a great company back in the day. They were giant.
Yeah, I gotta show you. It's right over there. But like I said, it's basically a cassette, jukebox because it puts 5 cassettes in, and you pick the tape number and the track number, and it tracks around. And like I said, it's Mitsubishi, but it's made in Germany, I believe. So I got to bring that out to where I can show it to you. It's right over there, but I got to oil it up and bring it out.
Uh-huh. I know Mitsubishi made some of those DVHS players.
Yeah. Oh, like yeah, that's right.
In like 2004 or 2005 or something, they were one of the companies making them right in the end. But they're like, from what I saw online, they were like $2,000 for the player.
Don't defend them, Grady. Don't defend them. You'll see what happens. You'll see what happens when U.S. Steel and Nippon Company take over. It's not like they're they're investing in you. Come on, Grady. Get out of here, man. That's not the end goal, man. The end goal is to suck every last piece of juice out of your face. You know what I mean? They're not investing in your future, bro. Crazy, man. Crazy. Pushing me too far.
Some of these cases, it's like a different kind of clamshell, but it's they're Warner Brothers. This is the Dirty Dozen. I guess there's a whole set of them like this.
Oh yeah, like the Anchor Bays come in those. Yeah, I have Anchor Bays in those. Yeah, those are real nice.
Special edition in like a different style case. I think I found a couple of those.
For sure, Grady. It just doesn't make China any better, Yeah, I don't have any of those over here, but I have a lot of Anchor Bay did a lot of re-releases in widescreen, and they did stuff like Halloween, but they also did like the Italian um, horror movies that were on cable and shit like that. But yeah, those are real nice clamshells. Clamshells are good because they preserve your stuff.
It doesn't fit in the drawer for those, the storage
Yeah,
case.
the one that you have that's slightly larger, right? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
I've got 4, 6, 7. I got 7 of those kind of shells in there now.
This is it. This is it. Okay. So the one that you have I'll tell you what. It's right here. This is the Amaray. Okay. So the one that you have that's slightly larger, when a person was a home photographer, they would put them in these, and these would fit perfect. Okay. These plastic ones, right?
Yeah. Those
So,
are the
like
ones
I
that fit
said,
good.
in general, that would have like a wraparound cover that fits in, or it would be made at home, and that would be called the Amaray. Now, in my case, I have a unfolded VHS tape here. You know what I mean? Like it used to be a VHS cover, and I have it unfolded and I have it in. But yeah, this is the one that fits. Yeah, that one, exactly that box.
Yeah,
So
this
see,
one
you'll see that it looks the same, right? Yeah. So that box. So he must, the guy who owned that was a home videographer, because when you want to get your stuff out of the like photo magazine, so you get your supplies, they don't sell you cardboard boxes, so they sell you these boxes, and that's what the dude was doing. The funny part is what I have left of this movie is a DVD that I made, so it's supposed to sit in there somehow.
Yeah, those are nice. Those really protect your movie really well. Like,
They do. And when people were producing at home, that was the kind of stuff they would buy as stock. That was like their stored stock. You know what I mean? Because you can't buy, the printed cardboard covers for everything. Not every home movie you made, is going to be covered in shit like that. Yeah, like this. Like, you don't order one break box every time you make a home movie, you just don't do that.
Yeah. I think I found Point Break. I think I have a copy of that. That's a good movie.
Whatever. Last word. I don't know. This one looks like a promo or something. It's got a stamp. But yeah, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. You got a jet, peace and love. See you later. China is the largest. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm sure that China does stuff that is not good, Grady. But I'm just not Law and Order. Like, it's really nothing I can do about that. You know what I mean? I don't know what China does. I have nothing to do with it. I really don't think I could save the world, brother.
Fletch Lives and Fletch.
Yeah. Fletch 2. Yeah, hell yeah. Those are awesome movies.
Like, this is a re-release, this one.
Yeah. Those are awesome movies. Heck yeah.
I think this one's original release, though. It looks like 1989.
Right. Yeah, I for sure I rented that at the store. I probably have one of those or a big box, actually. I think that might have been a big box.
Yeah, this was a rental for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a security thing on it still.
Yeah, right.
The sticker.
The magnetic thing. Yeah. I get caught with those all the time. I'll grab CDs that I bought like way long ago, and then I'll go to, because we don't have malls or whatever, but the big, like the one that has all the designers, they're still there. It's Tyson's Corner in DC, outside of DC. So the one with the big designers is still there. Occasionally I'll go in there. I'll just be listening to CDs. I might have bought them fucking 20 years ago, but they might have a magnetic strip. and then you walk out of like the tie shop and it goes beep 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 beep, you know, and they're looking. I'm like, nah, I don't have anything.
I do have a Land Before Time. I have a Land Before Time 3, like only the tape.
Man, huh?
It's like a not a Disney movie, right? But it's like a Disney-like movie.
Oh no, I have the sequels too. My daughter, I bought a bunch of sequels, VHS and beta, of all like Disney and equated stuff. So they have Land Before Time. They have like 3 of them, you know, and then they got like Fern Gully 2, 3, 4, you know, stuff like that. They got all that stuff, man. It's
There's
wild.
another
It's wild.
Holy shit! How many Tarzans do I have? 3, 4, 6, 7.
There you
There's
go. There you go, Grady.
7.
That's what happens, man, when you're a young kid and you see one of these jungle women running around. That probably like hits you in the mind, you know. That probably what happens, you know. Creates your type, you know, stuff like that.
There's a lot of
Yo,
Tarzan.
Sean, what's up? Cheers, Sean. Time to hit the bong, Sean. You're gonna put some Keith in, Sean.
This one has Bo Derek. This Tarzan, the ape man.
Hell yeah, yeah, I have that one. That's awesome. What's up, Justine?
And
Wow,
then
it's
there's all these other Tarzans.
right on, right on. Wow. Tarzan and Jane swinging. Justine is in the house, man. There you go. Justine's swinging in. Getting wild.
I think there's even more Tarzan. I have another Tarzan movie, a newer one. I still
Cheers,
have to
cheers,
watch
cheers.
all of those. I haven't seen any of those Tarzans. Those are all old. They're old.
Yo.
1930. This one's 1939.
Oh yeah, my dad grew up with that stuff, man. He grew up with that. I'm so glad you're in here, Justine. I've been talking to your friend, you know, sometime in the email and trying to set it up so that you come up, you know. Um, um, he has emailed me, he has me, but please, Justine, email me too so I can bring you up, right? I told him it's not that hard to do a side by side. I did one before with or I did like sort of a tutorial for William and stuff like that, but we'll go through it again. We'll go through it again. Wait, let me light too. Yeah, I didn't light either. I just put a bunch of keef. There's keef in my bowl, guys. That's what I'm doing through my snapper and my Black Christmas. That's one of my dad's favorite movies, dude. He loves that movie.
I like the image.
My dad loves that movie, right? Because
Black
that's
Christmas.
like it's kind of like an anti-abortion movie or something. It's kind of weird, isn't it? You know, like if you really think about it.
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it.
Well, you better watch out because it's weird, man. It'll fuck with your head.
All right. It's weird. So I should watch White Christmas like before I watch Black Christmas.
There's 3 Black Christmases. Me and my wife saw Black Christmas in the 2000s in the theater, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of Black Christmases, but my dad loves the one you have.
There's 3
Screenshot.
Black
It's time to
Christmases.
hit. Off grid. Justine wants to hit with us. We got to hit.
We're hitting it. All right. Here we go.
And Justine's got hers. Happy 420 at 12:20. We'll call it 12:20 right now. All right. Cheers, everybody. Let's hit it again. I'm gonna hit it again.
There's the Water Boy. Oh fuck yeah! Right next
Oh
to
yeah,
Wayne's
oh
World.
yeah.
It's right next to Wayne's World. That's where they belong. Right?
Oh yeah, yo, my kids they have the Wayne's World they have the Wayne's World trilogy, right? And the one they made with like Beyonce and all those things, I was like, all the references they don't understand. My kids, right? They don't know any of the
Oh.
references. They still love the movie. My son, he came to me one day. He was like, a bong and a blintz. You know, he was like, muffin and a blunt, bong and a blintz. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He was just coming at me like that. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Smoking a
He said
pancake?
donut and a blunt, a bong and a blintz. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Smoking a pancake?
Yeah, that one. Smoking a pancake, bong and a blintz. I'm like, what the fuck? Because, you know, they watch that movie, but there's no, like, they don't understand any of the references, you know, like the Beyonce and all this shit. They have no clue. You know what I mean? They don't know what the fuck's going on. They're just like, yeah, these guys are fucking weird, you know? That's cool. I'm glad they like it.
I found another Sean Connery 007 Goldfinger.
Right on. Yep. One of my favorites right there. One of my favorites.
I have more than I thought. I didn't think I had that many. Right? That's already 10. I've already found 10.
Man. Okay. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe you got 3 from me or something like that. You'll probably get 8 of next week and you'll hit 1,000 probably.
If I just didn't want to buy a bunch of doubles of the 007s, you know, because I knew I already had a bunch, but I don't know which ones.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah,
But now
when
I got
I think
better.
like I said, I got my kid all those episodic, you know, Star Trek, and that's so many tapes. It's like 24 tapes or whatever, you know. And like I said, I got my wife the
Oh
Xena
shit!
tape, you know, Xena and Hercules, Xena Volume 1
On,
and 2, Hercules 1.
on
There's these like 24 tapes each. It's too many fucking tapes to store, you know.
how many episodes are on each tape?
2,
Right?
yeah,
I I've seen a few of the Star Trek ones, like Next Generation. There's so many episodes though, like,
yeah.
and I've only seen like 3 tapes. So you know,
No, they used to make tapes that they send you every couple of months, or they were just made for the library. So there'd be 24 fucking tapes, and you know, there's only 2 episodes on each. You know what I mean? It just takes up like Batman the animated series. I got my kid the WeTV version of that, and that was like 20 tapes. You know, 20 tapes for sure. Good, you know, good show. Batman the animated series. You know, it was a good show, but.
yeah.
So I don't care, you know, whatever. We'll throw them away. I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt us. We've seen everything. We got plenty more, you know. We got a Goodwill coming in, man. We'll probably donate a lot more, you know, just because it's across the street, and we got
I'm
to
gonna
empty
have
out
to
my
do.
mom's house, and my dad's not going to live there for long, and our storage is across the street. We've already committed to just getting a bigger storage and filling
Yeah.
it up, you know. So we got forever, you know, media and whatnot. We got our own damn thrift store, you know.
I think I'm gonna try to sell some stuff at a flea market one weekend this year
Yeah,
because we have a local little flea market. I think it costs $20 for the spot, you know,
yeah,
to
yeah,
set up your tables and whatever. But I got a lot of stuff I could sell that I just haven't touched in years and years, like
yeah, for
in
sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's
sheds
how
and
it works.
trailers. Like, here's another bond right here in front of me. Another bond. We got Octopussy. Octopussy.
There you go.
Here we go.
That's about when I was born, I think. I was born
Roger
in
Moore.
78.
1983.
Oh, okay. All right. I was good. I was 5 years old. I had my own pants.
He has his pants on.
Octopussy. They probably said, don't watch that one. The olders were like, hey, don't watch that one. Don't watch that one. I was like, okay, I'm going to go. It's just wait 2 years. I'll go watch DC Crab. No problem. I'll watch it if you can.
Uh-huh.
It's called Pussy. Don't watch it. Okay.
And then just by chance, I had 2 Ray Liotta films in a row that were just like sitting right next to each other. Got Turbulence, and then one called No Escape.
I have both of those. Yes, sir.
No Escape's pretty good. It was all right. I mean, yeah, it was a weird storyline. Definitely. The year
Does Sean
it
have
was
a good
all
UFO capture? Do you have a good UFO capture, Sean, on your channel or what?
nice. Sean got one.
Yeah.
Does it
So
have the?
Justine, I was talking to Dave, because he was asking me about side by side and everything, and I said, "Hey, we'll test it out," but he didn't get me back that next morning, and so I left it alone. And he was saying he was asking for you and everything. I know you guys, you've already gone live together, right? So I think you found out your way, right? But Sean has a short. It's really cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, Justine. I get you. I get you. But Sean has a short and it's really cool. Yeah, about a UFO. Yep. My wife swore when I was reading a UFO book, funny enough, she went to work and she swore, she's like, my camera didn't work. My camera didn't work. And I was like, I was reading a UFO book and, my phone didn't work. I don't know. And, I was like, but I don't doubt you or anything because a couple of weeks before I saw things kind of looking like they're ducking around cars. It is what it is, I don't know what it is, but intergalactic speedway up there. I don't know.
Intergalactic.
Flashing lights. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Braddock right there. Anyway, 3.
Oh no,
That's
actually, that's Braddock. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. And I got this on beta too, but here we go. I got a match.
right.
Yours says action. Yes.
Yeah, it was a rental.
I know. I see it. Yeah. So yeah, I think this one was actually shot first, part 2, and this is my favorite one. I'm gonna watch this one more time, but like when you get this box, I'll send this later. But I'm gonna watch this one more time, part 2, the
It's a really
beginning.
cool cover. The cover's
Yeah,
really cool on it.
it'll
Like it's
it'll match.
sweet.
It'll match the book box that you have. You know what I mean? But,
Right, I do. I think I do have a couple of book boxes now that I'm thinking about it. Like this is a book box right here. It's a WWF, but it's a book box. Like the same
right.
thing, the way it opens. So it needs glue. It needs some glue. It's coming apart, but
Right.
yeah, I think I have a couple of those.
And here, where's the Wizard of Oz? See, the Wizard of Oz. I found out I have a little bit of water damage in my book.
Oh, yeah?
But it's the 50th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So it's the same box, but because mine's a beta, see, there's like an insert inside so that it fits, right? That's how they did it.
Right.
See, even though it has like the factory seal on the back, the way they did it was they put a cardboard insert so I could fit my smaller beta tape inside, right? And then all they do back in those days, they put a little gold sticker that says beta. So we have the exact same box. It's kind of weird because our tape is completely different.
Right.
So it's kind of weird, but that's how they do it. Right on, Justine. Thank you. Right? There you go. Completely different. This is my wife's shit, this movie. You know what I mean? She loves this, though. We have this one. This I bought her. And then my father bought her the 75th anniversary Blu-ray. You know what I mean? So we've always supported her interest.
I don't have any of the seal. It's but somebody tore it all off there instead of cutting it. They tore it off.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
usually happens. Yeah.
You can see where it was though. It tore some of the ink off.
Oh yeah, I can see where it was. Yeah, that's where the seal was.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
it was there, but they tore it off instead of cutting it.
One of the beta tapes I grew up with was this, but this is a VHS of Body Double. But I mean, this blew my little damn mind. You know what I mean? Like this movie kind of warped me up. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Nice.
But I grew up with it, and that's what happened. Do they have a date
That
on
was
them? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. They have either production date or that version date, and then they have sort of other identifiers if you have to find out. You love Body Double, yeah, yeah, yeah. But in 1984 or whatever, when I'm watching it, I'm 7 or whatever, and it kind of like it got me, it got me a little bit there, Justine. But it wasn't as bad as the Facts of Life. That's probably what ruined my entire life. I just wanted to be there with all of them. And I knew I was a boy. I wasn't allowed, I got to sneak into a girl's school somehow. That's all I knew. I don't have 21 likes yet. Jesus, I need 22. I just wanted to sneak into a girl's school somehow. I only had sisters though, so fair enough.
yeah. Yep. I grew up with 2 sisters.
Yeah,
when I
no
was
brothers.
young. I got one younger one, but he's half brother. One younger half brother.
When they were printed. Oh yeah. Oh, it's 50th anniversary, right? So it
Yeah.
was in the 80s, right? That's why mine's beta. It was like 1986, right?
80 something.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I probably can't see, Justine. I probably can't see, but I'll look. If you just look up when was Wizard of Oz made, right? This is 50 years later. There's the easy answer, but because it says in gold 50th anniversary. See, excuse me, but yeah. So
Do my diligence and cool,
just
man.
can't see it at night. I put on these glasses. Oh, I can see it less. You know what I mean? Like I just can't see it at night. Over here we have what do you call it? A nesting doll or a Russian doll where it changes sizes? It's all the different characters and shit. Is that over the top?
That's in Rambo, First Blood. I thought I had that
Oh,
one. I thought I had that one because now I have 2 of them. Rambo First Blood.
oh, I know. Yeah, I have more than yeah. I have the gold edition too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've got 2 Rambo 3s too, like the Rambo 3 and its
Right.
release.
Yeah, that's IVE. Yeah, so
Yeah,
there was like killer movies made by IVE, like the one about Jim Belushi. What was that shit called? Uh fuck, dude. It was a Woodward and Bernstein movie. What was that called? I don't know, man. There's a lot of good IVE movies. It's okay, Joe. Thanks for trying. You just had to like your sorry. Yeah, First Blood. Yeah, yeah, First Blood. Yeah, that's an awesome movie. Yep.
I'm
Um.
doing my diligence here, making sure that I have found all the 007s.
Yeah. 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 I got a bunch of horror hosts over here, but I'll never find all the Elvira is the thing. I have so many. Oh, never find
I
all the
like
Elvira.
I like finding the screeners. The screeners are cool.
Yeah,
I've
I
only
got
found
I
a
got
couple.
screeners for some good ones.
I've only found a good. This is the fugitive. Can't you tell?
Hmm,
That's the
damn.
fugitive.
Yeah.
and this is a screener. And I have like this version of the Fugitive release. I know there's another one,
Right.
but it's cool having both of them on the shelf next to each other with the screener.
Yeah. A couple times I've been like in the basement of a mall or something where they want you to watch a screener, like for real. So I've seen a couple of like movies that way, and that was really weird because they're like, "What do you think?" And you're just like, "I don't know," because they show you like 20 minutes of a movie, and you try to
Right.
make sense of it, and you're like, "I don't know." Gargoyles,
Not
yeah,
for
I got gargoyles.
It says not for sale right on it, and I totally bought it.
Oh yeah, well that's okay. That's actually not a legal term. It means
Yeah.
that when it's a promo, the owner can ask for it back, but it's not legal to tell them not to sell it because they already have possession. So I got you.
It's from 1993. I don't think Warner Brothers wants it back. Looks like that's it. This is another crazy movie. O.J. Simpson's in this movie. Wow. Really? I haven't seen it. There he is right there on the back. Nice. 99. It's 99. The Fugitive? Yeah, it says 93 on it. Yeah, 93 on this. The Fugitive. It's a Harrison Ford movie. It's awesome. That's a good movie. Feel I haven't seen it. Tommy Lee Jones and Harrison Ford. The Fugitive. I miss the 90s. Yeah. Bunny hops on my bike and tag with the friends and flashlight tag. Oh yeah. Rollerblading, roller skating, roller skate rink. That was a cool place to hang out. Oh yeah. This is another 1993 classic right here called Capricorn 1. Let's see if Joe's seen this one.
Which one? Which one?
Capricorn 1 with O.J. Simpson.
Hell no, I haven't seen that one.
It says their mission was a sham. Their murders were real. It's 1993. O.J.
Right on,
Simpson.
OJ. Right on,
Look,
OJ.
he's right here. He's right here. He's one of the astronauts on the back.
Oh shit.
That guy right there. Like
They're totally like
it's avid.
capitalizing on the Challenger exploding and stuff.
It's avid home entertainment.
Yeah, Avid is one of my good companies too. Yeah. I love all the companies that don't account for taste because then they get lucky every once in a while. So when I went to look for gargoyles, I was thinking
Right.
gargoyles has a plastic cut, but I didn't go to the right place. I went to this accidentally because it has a similar font. It's Visionaires. So I wanted to go to Gargoyles, but I messed up. But see how it has similar font, Visionaires. So I made
Right
that
here.
mistake. And then I
Might
was
be
like, oh yeah. And then the graveyard shift that everybody forgets about, the vampires that are taxi drivers. There you go. And then I was like, oh, this is for off grid right here. Even when I send those other tapes, if he doesn't have a good species, here we go. Because I have all those
species.
sequels.
Species.
Yeah, if you don't have a good one, I'm gonna put it in here with Chuck Norris over there. But yeah,
So
when she
yeah,
said gargoyles, look at how close. When you look at this font, does that not look like the gargoyles font where it says Visionaires? That's what my brain did. Look at that.
yeah.
It looks exactly like that.
Oh, that's really cool.
So my brain screwed me on that.
So it says this was original 1978 film.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I gotta see that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's way before like the Challenger and stuff. Like that's crazy, you know. 5-day rental, man. Oh, 21. All right, I just wanted one more. 22 likes, man. Off grid, I only ever get 11. You know, if I'm lucky. Smoke more weed, though, I'll be more popular, right? It's time to roll it up.
Right? It's like that's kind of a non-common tape, huh?
Nah, I've never seen that one, man. I've never seen that, which is
Nice.
awesome.
I watched this movie. It was like, yeah, it's an early Mel Gibson movie, right? Called The Bounty.
Okay.
It's about on a ship at an island and not wanting to leave and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I've never seen that one, man. What'd you think?
1984. 1984.
Yeah,
It's Anthony Hopkins and Mel Gibson.
that's wild. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Yeah.
It's rated PG. They
You
gave it a
know,
PG rating.
VHS, because films get destroyed and, news places and even TV stations tape over shit. So VHS used to be pretty much the broadest, media of recorded media. But YouTube and streams now, we're probably beating it. I'll be honest with you. You know what I mean? We probably have more hours out here on the video on demand side than
Yeah.
they did. I think we've finally beaten that because it's a big thing, like people who like Doctor Who or whatever, they're
Right.
missing so many episodes that the TV stations just destroyed. They didn't give a shit about them. But yeah, now at this point, like it's obviously got to be streaming. We got to be over them in hours. But if you want to watch something good, pop in a VHS and turn YouTube off, right?
Like, yeah, you can't. You could just grab any one, really. Like, just grab a random one. Like, hell yeah, right here. Boom. John Goodman and King
King
Ralph.
Ralph. Yep. Yep.
This shit's
Yep.
hilarious. That's a great one. That'll
Yeah.
make you
When my
laugh.
wife and I met, it's funny. That's one of those VHS that we both had. She didn't have that many, but she had some. That's one of
Mhm.
those that was like, oh, we got two of them.
Nice.
But we kind of got everything in a way, man. We kind of got everything. Enough to watch for the rest of our lives. We don't have to worry about it.
Oh yeah, that's another good one. There, another sailing movie, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World. Russell Crowe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yep. Definitely, yep. I got that one. Hollywood, he said. PVT, preview tape. PVT. Yeah, Hollywood was a great resource, man.
Yeah. Like this, most of these went to the dump, I guess, man. Like, how many VHS ended up in the landfill? Like
For sure, yeah.
millions
Yeah,
and millions and millions. Not everybody kept them. They just got rid of them.
yeah.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Yeah, I definitely have that on VHS for sure, yeah, for sure. No, I mean, yeah, for sure. And like my father, he's from Philadelphia. I knew a lot of people in Pennsylvania. A lot of them, their families had little video stores, whether it was in their deli or whether it was their legitimately like only business in the wall, you know. And everybody had 7,000 tapes, you know what I mean? And they just let it go, you know, they just let it go. And like the sun is leaching into the building for 20 years. It's trying to destroy as much, you know, cover art and tape as it can. And but you know, it's just like you now. You got the benefit of waiting in the thrift store, seeing when it comes through. One of them they already accepted to at least put on the shelf. Take a look at it, man. It might be super clean, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm always careful when I buy them to make sure that they don't have mold. I know you
Yeah,
can save
yeah.
them, but I just not even have any that have that. I don't want any of that in my machines.
Yeah,
I think if
and
it's
I heard you rattle one recently where some of the pins come loose, you know. And sometimes I'll get a movie that I've never seen except on cable late night, and the pins will be loose, so you can shake it all you want and rattle, rattle, rattle. And if it still plays, I'll still be like, "That's the best copy I have so far. I'll just hold on to that." You know what I mean? Like, if that's all I got, man, I'll hold on to that shit.
uh-huh. Oh yeah.
You know, maybe I need a replacement or an upgrade later, but I doubt it because, you know, I've got so many sealed things that I'll never listen to or hear or play, you know. Because most of my shit's music. It's not even video, you know, but video is pretty heavy.
There's a good funny one with Joe Pesci and Danny Glover and Gone Fishing.
Yep,
Gone
I saw
Fishing.
that one. Yep. Man, you do have oddities though. That's an oddity right there, but I've seen that one.
Right?
Man, damn, what's the one with Vincent D'Onofrio and the tap dancer guy, man? Remember there was a tap dancer in the movies, Gregory Hines. Gregory Hines. He was a tap dancer actor. Like, what is that? You know what I mean? But he got it. He got that position. He was a tap dancer actor. And he was in a movie which was a travel movie, which is an easy way to kind of formulate a story, right? A travel movie with Vincent D'Onofrio. Vincent D'Onofrio and Gregory Hines, and Vincent D'Onofrio was blind. That was a movie I don't have a copy of. That's how obscure that fucking movie
Yeah, I
is.
don't. I've never seen that one. That doesn't sound familiar. I'd remember that it's from the sound of it.
It's pretty crazy, man. Like that's really obscure. Like I don't even have a copy, you know, and I wish maybe you did, you know, accidentally.
I went and looked at my collection to see if they had any more of those old blue Paramount labels that have the say Paramount and have the mountain.
Right, right.
And I do. I have this 1980 Days of Heaven. This
Oh,
is one of
dang.
my. It's sun faded like crazy. It's Richard Gere, right? 1980.
Right,
And
right, right. Yeah, I don't know
it's
that
a
one. Yeah.
it's a it's a flip.
Sean
You
has
know,
gone fishing.
yeah, it's a flip box and then a slide out.
Oh yeah, right on.
That's one of
And
my
that's
oldest
special
tapes.
too. I can see the sticker.
It says 79, 78 on up here for the movie, but then it says 79 on the tape down here.
Yeah, for
So it's
sure, for sure.
but the box is a 80.
Oh,
Took them
right,
a
right,
couple
right.
years to get it together, but it was probably
Well,
that's one of the
you
first
have to
releases
think
on
the
VHS,
newest
maybe.
the newest copyright could be the difference between the theater posted of 1979, the production that was made in 1978, and the box cover art of 1980. You know, that's the production, you
Right.
know, date
Yeah.
can move up for shit like that. What's up,
Uh-huh.
Lakota? Is that Lakota or Latoya? Oh, Latoya. How you doing, Latoya? Peace.
Yeah. So this is one of my oldest ones.
Yeah, and Sean says that he has gone fishing as well. That's cool, man.
Nice.
That's awesome.
gone fishing. It's a good one. I got a couple more that let's see. Yeah, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn and Overboard.
Yeah, yep,
Right.
yep. My wife and I, we really like that movie, you know. But I mean, how would that go over, right? She's got her amnesia and brain damage, and he takes her into household, and I don't think they'd be making movies like that these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they could do that.
Some of these they can't make them no more. Here's another Joe Pesci, The Public Eye.
Right. Oh yeah, Sean has to watch it now. Yeah. I have The Public Eye as well. Yeah, Joe Pesci movie, classic, man. But yeah, Overboard, it's hilarious. Yeah, like my wife and I, we love that movie. But it's kind of hilarious because if you really, okay, so there's a lady who's overprivileged and probably lives in a loveless relationship with a millionaire plus, and she lives and she's on like her fucking yacht or whatever, and she gets him as a carpenter in to like build a special closet for her where she can spin her shoes around and shit, and he does so. And she kind of like stiffs him on the bill, and he kind of like sucks up his own blue collar pride and goes home. Then she falls off the side of the yacht and hits her head, and she's on the news and she's looking for her daddy, and he was like, "Don't you remember we were married, honey?" And he brings her home to try to wear her out doing housework. I really don't think they would make this movie anymore, but it was killer. Captain Ron, there you go. That's my wife, number 2. Same guy, Kurt Russell, and that was one of those tapes of her 12 tapes that she brought into the relationship because she loves Kurt Russell. She loves Kurt Russell.
This should be next to each other in the
8 heads in
collection.
the duffel bag. Captain Ron. She probably had Summer Rental. She had a bunch of funny movies. Both Carrie and Carrie 2.
Yeah, I have Carrie too. Yeah, 8 heads in a duffel bag over here somewhere. It's right here.
That was so funny when they do the Enter Sam or the Mr. Salmon, the dum 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 with all the heads. That was so funny, man. Mr. Salmon. Yeah, there you go. Classic right there. Man, he's got the whole Joe Pesci collection. Like my cousin Vinny is next, but my cousin Vinny's on Tubi. Everybody can see that.
My cousin Vinny's here somewhere too.
Yeah, but everybody can see that. It's on Tubi.
Right.
Well, damn it, man! I wanted one more but I do have to dip out, man. It's 1 o'clock. I don't want to yell for my neighbors.
21. Can't get 22. Just 21. 21 and done.
Yeah, that's okay, man. It's close enough. It's good. It's good. Thanks for hanging in, bro. Big Trouble in Little China. That's what I'm saying. My wife's always been in love with that dude. It might have helped me. I don't know. I used to have longer hair.
I have that one too. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she loved all those movies. I'm just saying, like, Overboard, it would be pretty hard to run over today. But Sean is going to see it because you mentioned it, and it's an awesome movie. We love it. Goldie Hawn was always awesome, too. So, see y'all later, man. See y'all later. Big up, Off Grid.